Oh, hi, it's McRaptor. Welcome back, guys. We are back in the Bloodborne Hitless Tournament, this time in the lower bracket finals between Kwitty23 and VikingBarudda. Kwitty was probably the favorite to actually win in the winner's bracket finals, but he actually dropped the game to Squillakilla. They each had 2 hits apiece, 11 seconds apart. Very crazy. So Kwitty is fighting to stay alive. And so is Viking, who frankly started out a little bit slower in the tournament. Performance wasn't quite as good as he's been doing recently, and he has just really turned things around. It's become a bit of a Cinderella story, one that Viking is hoping to continue. What is a hitless run, you say? Glad you asked. It's where these guys, highly skilled PvE players in Bloodborne, go through the entire game without getting hit by any bosses or enemies. It's incredibly difficult, and they have practiced for months or even years to get these runs done, and now they are going head-to-head in a tournament format to decide who can do the run. So we're going to get back in to the Discord with the guys and see what's going on. And we're going to get this match started in just a couple minutes, guys. Thank you. Are you allowed to say what the prize pool is right now? It's not that I am not allowed to. It's just that I have to count. We've been collecting money over several tournaments here, so I will give you guys an update on Twitter, maybe where we're at, or we'll talk about it at the start of the cast tomorrow. I'll say where we're at prize pool wise. How about we do that? I'll do all the math. The start of the tournament tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern in the grand finals. We will talk about where the prize pool is at, and then we will do it. Murphy, thank you for the bits as well, man. Approximate? We're getting there. Like, I'm personally staking the 150. That's if we didn't get anything. So anything we get above 150 adds to it. It adds to it. So anything we get above 150 adds to it. So, and I'm feeling generous. I will probably match some portion of it too, just because I love these guys. And I will probably, don't tell Viking or whoever may not make it. Now I said Viking because I feel like K-Dub and Squilla are going to go into the finals, but I could be completely wrong. We're about to find that out right now. But if say one of these guys doesn't make it to the grand finals, I probably want to just give some money directly to them, or maybe like a bunch of subs or something, because that's like super cool. So anyway, enough of that shit. We're going to get in there in the Discord. Get Miyazaki to sponsor? That would be great. That would be great. Why not sponsorship from the people that make the fencing for Jurassic Park? Because they are very bad at their job, Proto. But you already knew that. All right, let's see what these nerds are doing. We about to find out.
A moment, and then
Raptor, hi, I'm back.
Raptor is back. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back, man.
Okay.
It's going down.
I think we're ready. So I have Kwitty on the left and Viking on the right. That's cool, right?
That's what you want. Kwitty's player 1.
Okay.
Viking's player 2. Kwitty is the #1 seed in the tournament, so he literally is player 1. But
cool.
His ass is on the line.
What are your comments on his hat? I really like the hat.
That's my comment. Man. Yeah. Viking is the 8th seed. So he is literally the last seed in the tournament. K-Dub is the 1st seed, and they are literally fighting each other to survive right now. How crazy is that?
Yeah, this is going to be intense. I can't even imagine tomorrow, man. Today was already scary enough.
This is pretty great. This is a real underdog story we got going on here. I'm excited.
And who else do we have in the Discord?
We have a muted Faraaz, but I think that's his natural habitat.
You, Joe,
what?
welcome to the cast, Joe.
Oh, well, welcome to you.
I was trying to introduce you. God damn it, man. Just kidding. All right. Joe DD, the /5 seed in the tournament. He was unfortunately knocked out, but very skilled. He's a slick caster. If you guys don't know him yet, please follow him on Twitch, twitch.tv/Joe DD. FaraazKhan, what's up, man?
I'm currently bowing.
Are we good to go? Do we need to talk about anything, or are we good?
No, we are live, but here's the rules, guys. I believe chat wants us to focus on the play-by-play. Chat, tell me if that's true. If I'm wrong, then I'll shut the hell up.
Well, I think our structure should be that when there's downtime, we definitely should have some sort of memes,
fun. But we're going to try to be like on our best behavior, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I will be an example.
Okay.
All right.
I make no promises.
Thanks, Joe.
Joe's fired already before it starts.
You need the banter too. All right. There will be a mix of both. Colmer, thank you again. Colmer also participated in the tournament. He had some good matches. He almost qualified. He could have been a number 2 seed. He went into the wet nurse in his first qualifier run and just got destroyed. But he only had one hit going into it. It looked good. So Colmer's going to be great. Joe's going to be great in the next one. Viking is up against a god gamer, but he's got the gods on his side.
It seems like Viking is more of a god of RNG at this point with that beautiful, beautiful auger dodge he had yesterday. That was probably one of the most intense moments I've seen this entire tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite part, I think. Because we were all just like, how? Like, how do you do that?
What I've really loved, we've been seeing too, is a lot of people choose to, let's say, bolt hunter mark out after they miss the plunge. I don't think I've seen anyone do that. Everyone is going right back up, doing the second plunge and doing phase 2 Miko just straight up, no plunge, no nothing. I think that's pretty great that we're seeing that.
Yeah, there's a lot of backup plans in effect that are actually working, which is good, because then that shows that people really don't want to waste that much time going back, right? You know, so it's more intense.
Mm-hmm. And you never know what's going to happen phase 1 Miko. Like, sometimes he does the auger, which gives you the chance to get some extra hits in, and sometimes he just stares at you and you don't know when you can start the combos.
That's where it's scary. Yeah, when he the less he does, and like when he's facing weird directions walking away from you, that's where it gets really, really creepy, because those punches.
Oh my God, Kemp with the $50 to the prize pool. Holy shit. No matter who loses this tournament, you're still getting paid, guys. We have money now for a third place prize as well. MLG Chan coming in with the 200 bits as well. Murphy, I think I already shouted you out, man, but thank you for the bits. No, I don't know that I did. Arthur. Wait, it's like a whole bit train that I missed. B-Sweat, Arthur. God damn.
Blood bullets.
You guys just like robbed the bit bank.
Raptor's new mixtape's called Rob the Bit Bank, featuring blood bullets.
Oh my God. There's so much in this prize pool, man. I got to get some skills so I can participate next time and win some dollars. JK, I'm never going to participate in a Hitless tournament ever.
Raptor confirmed collects doll hairs.
I actually kind of want to... I shouldn't say this on stream, but like I'm kind of interested in DS Remastered because like it's my favorite Dark Souls game, but I don't know. It sounds like a hard run though, right?
Oh, you want to try it yourself?
I just want to do like one. I would never want to do it you guys, but it would be like if I just do that one run, do I get to be cool enough to get on Team Hitless?
Maybe.
Wow, I'm not talking. Cool.
Hey, Faraaz. Welcome back, Faraaz.
Hey, man.
How was the broccoli?
For about 7 minutes. Okay.
Oh, is it carrots or broccoli today?
I had a Cliff protein builder bar.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
K-Dub showing off the muscles, man. All right. Let's go.
Right. Should have a K-Dub flex that's like shrugged, but with Mikalash getting the guns out.
You got the biceps?
Yeah.
Mikalashian biceps?
Mikalashian. It's like bootleg of Nickelodeon.
Okay, are we good to go? Are we ready? I didn't hear a bunch of stuff you said. Hopefully it's okay.
Are we ready to go?
Said we are.
They both have the same expression. They really want to do it. They're ready.
We are bobbing and weaving, guys. That's what we're doing on the cast. So again, on the cast here, continuing his gangster commentary skills, FaraazKhan. We've seen him in every single major match. He's amazing. Thank you for being here, FaraazKhan, and going on mute again. Squillakilla, of course, the memester extraordinaire, rap god, strat god, all the shit. Joe DD joining us on the commentary cast for the first time. I'm expecting big things. Don't disappoint me. JK. All right, you're going to do great. K-Dub and Viking are now about to go in. Viking can't hear us, so we'll just talk shit about him. We're ready to do the countdown, I think, unless you guys got some other bullshit to delay some more.
Fun little fact is Viking has an earring on today. not yesterday. Today he's got one, so maybe it's a lucky earring or something.
Oh, he does have like a teardrop earring going on.
He's got something going on.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
All right.
That may be like banned from the tournament. All right. Okay.
He has a giant dad shirt.
Yeah.
He may have gotten it.
He does have a giant dad shirt. Oh, wow.
Bringing in the DSRNG with him.
Do you think Crowley gave that to him? Perhaps for
The number one dad? Yes, she did.
Number one dad. Are you a dad, like?
No.
No, he's not. He's not a dad.
Okay.
Or you never know.
That's true. Actually, I couldn't guess that.
I think I'm the only dad on this call, right?
And it's obvious too.
Thanks.
I feel like Joe
your
could be
jokes.
a dad, yeah.
I
It's
hope
a
not,
kid.
man.
Your jokes get bad.
Hey, but I don't make like
to the
Z,
bone.
I don't make like Z Colbster dad jokes, and he's not even a dad. There's no excuse.
Oh, he was destined to be a dad joker. That's the thing.
A dad joker.
he
have
also
you
might be like 45. Like, you know,
He could. I've seen him in person. I mean, like he looks youthful, but I think that he will just be that classic, just middle class dad. Also, if you want to see what Colbster will look like in 20 years, look at the K Colbster mode.
oh God.
Oh,
And if you want to go to
It's K-Kona, but
TwitchCon,
Colbster.
if you go to TwitchCon 2018, he will probably give you a button for free of his face, and it will haunt you for the rest of your goddamn life.
I have one
you
of
could
those.
you could just hide it.
Oh boy. We also got, holy shit, these donuts are, I have to read a lot, guys. Cold Pebble with the $10 and Dogs. I'm going to call you Dogs. You got a lot of consonants after that. Dogs, thank you, man, for the $20. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, guys. As you know, we're going to focus on the cast now, so thanks for hanging out during the chill session, but we are going to do the countdown. Contestants?
We doing ogre voice again?
Hell yeah, we're doing Ogre Voice.
Oh man.
Can we do a regular 3, 2, 1 and then we just say go like the ogre?
Yes. I like
Okay.
that. Okay, but who's doing 3, 2, and 1? Are we doing it together? Or wait,
Yeah, we
no,
have to go.
just the commentators.
That was a really squeaky door, dude. That was like a beast door.
That was a cat, man.
All right. Viking can hear
Okay.
us. So, you ready to go? All right. And well, but they're not even on finalized contract yet.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we gotta
Working
let
on
him,
it.
let
Working
him
on
get
it.
there.
I was just saying 3. Sometimes people just say numbers.
I gotta wait like 20 minutes for them to create their sick, cool-looking character now.
So what
It'd be
really comes
really
into
cool.
these runs is
Oh, go for it.
seeing who has the most beautiful character today. We got Viking with the amazing
Oh.
mustache, but the red glowing hair.
Thanks,
Hey,
Trixie.
K-Dub
That's-
wins.
That's a rough
K-Dub
one.
looks like a Halloween lion.
All right. Do you know what I like? Oh, I was going to say, do you know what I like about this is that finalize is spelled the same way this time, but no, it's not. Viking still doesn't know how to spell, but neither do I, so that's fine. All right. Sorry, that was a bad American joke. Okay.
All right, ready?
3,
3.
2,
1. Ogre Boys, go!
Oh man, good ogre voices.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Well done. Hey, did you know if you go up to your mom and ogre voice, she'll give you a hug?
Probably.
Wow, I've
Yeah,
never
man.
tried that before.
Something to try for sure.
Tip of the day.
Mm-hmm. Good way to wake up your mom with an ogre voice.
All right,
So do you
Kwitty
think we're
already
gonna
off
see-
to a brisk start with the SSD loading times.
What? He does have an SSD then.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Oh man. Okay.
Viking chilling in the abyss.
Watching a tiny bit of that cutscene, getting a good look at what's his name, Carol's face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No backstab from Kwitty on the wolf.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Opting to channel the speedrunner within, just
Yeah.
deal with this wolf as it comes.
Well, you got,
Of course, he has 3 resets as well.
yeah, so not a lot of drawback right now.
Yeah.
Viking's
Viking-
going for the backstab.
He
Yeah,
is. He's going to
you'll
go
see
slow and
there.
steady. Yeah.
With the wolf, what you do is you position yourself right behind it at its center, and depending on which way it turns, it can turn left or right. Oh, K-Dub got it.
That's one reset.
Left or right, you gotta aim the punch.
That's why you gotta backstab that wolf, man. It can follow you to that ladder. it's pretty rare, but we just saw it happen.
Yeah,
And-
there's a lot of scenarios that can happen with it.
Well,
And
Faraz and I, we already worked out how to handle this, right?
yeah, actually, K-Dub recommended this. What we're going to do for the next tournament is resets before you get your weapons, before you do this ladder, are unlimited. But then on Papa G, you get like 2 or 3 maybe. I don't know.
I was actually referencing we're all going to take a day off and practice for 20 hours how to get up the ladder without getting hit first try. But,
Right.
or
Sorry,
what you
yeah.
said.
That completely plausible backstab all the NPCs and the wolf before you climb the ladder situation.
You guys are good. You can do it.
Yeah, we're gonna pretend that's not gonna take 20 minutes.
Yes. Like, do you think like that there's a method to actually kill every single one of those enemies before you climb the ladder so it's 100% consistent?
I think that there's a method to do anything, but it depends on the factor of time.
Backstabbing those guys
this
is
kind
pretty
of thing.
rough, honestly.
Yeah, you
without
probably want to just
the
kill the
weapon.
ones that are necessary, like the wolf, and then maybe another one, like with a Molotov or something.
And then your less Molotovs for Papa G and stuff. That kind of would
Ooh.
impact your strat.
Wolfie boys very mad at K-Dub.
So, okay, one thing to mention that's important: Kwitty just did a match of the winners round 3, right?
So a lot of
So-
stress.
He's just done a run very quickly, so his concentration's already spent to a degree.
I will say I kind of rigged it for him, though. I did take a extended break to give him some time to load the Game Shark. So,
K-Dub Game Shark, man.
ooh, he narrowly missed it. He's up and on. He's happy. Someone's making him laugh. Chat, stop distracting him. Oh
I think
man,
he's just happy he got past ladder percent.
He's got the wandering eye-itis.
wandering eye. Vikings going towards the right instead of going through the middle.
Getting the upgrades. He's getting the upgrade materials. The shards. The bloodstone shards, man.
Yeah.
If you don't roll cancel out of that pickup, sometimes that guy to the right can snag you. I'm really surprised he went to go slow on that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
There's a lot of interesting things that people do differently in this beginning part.
If you
Oh,
notice,
yeah.
as he's running forward, he's hugging the left of the wall because the gunner behind you will actually hit the railing when he shoots at you, so you don't have to dodge a second shot from him as long as you hug the left side of that alley.
I
I didn't
know
even
that.
know that.
Yeah, I didn't know
I did know that.
that.
That's not true.
Raptor knows everything.
Yeah.
This is why he organizes these things, because he knows everything.
Yeah. I just want to bring that knowledge to you guys.
If he was in this competition, he would school everybody.
Oh yeah, 100%.
If he was in this competition and wouldn't even entered, I'd be too scared.
Well, I might have beat somebody in a match yesterday.
Really?
Well, there was it yesterday or was it the day before? There was there was an ugly day match.
I don't think there have been any bad matches in this tournament yet. I don't think anyone has ever died. I think we've had Viking went for the Bloodstone shard that was on the rafter. If you don't pick that up pretty quick, 2 crows drop on you. That's pretty scary.
Yeah,
Oh,
he does a lot
boy.
of different stuff.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a bloodstone shard there. Actually.
So are we going to see the music box from Kwitty's run? I haven't actually seen his beginning yet. I've never commentated his run, so.
Yeah, Kwitty, what he does is he does a hybrid strat where he does parries for the first phase and then music box for the second, or into the second phase. So it's slower than just music box, but I think he's just comfortable with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy that he's like incorporating aggressive speed running methods into the, like, you know, doing the music box method a little bit different than you would, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Well-
I've definitely tried to do Gascoigne with parries and just straight up, but that phase 2 with the extended axe and the bullets too.
Yeah, I think what he does is he music boxes through the phase 2 because phase 2 is incredibly hard to deal with. So
I don't like K-Dub's focus on chat right now. I know you guys, this is what you do. It's your job. You have to interact with chat. But like right now, a lot's on the line. I would almost be like, I don't know.
I personally think K-Dub is a little bit more relaxed than he was with Squilla. Like he said with Squilla, he didn't talk at all. And
Yeah.
again, he had to focus very hard on time. But it's notable that Viking is, his average run is 40 minutes behind K-Dub's, you know? like very, very long. So K-Dub, I think, wants to very much focus on, okay, relax, take it easy, make sure I don't get hit, talk to chat, don't stress myself out. I think that's what he should be doing because he's no longer fighting on time.
Yes, but Viking is very capable of getting, I think there's a high percentage chance of him getting a 1-hit run. I'm not confident yet in a 0-hit.
Maybe he's got a secret weapon. Maybe he's sped up some stuff.
Maybe. No, he's going to be very slow. I mean, he's going to drag the match out a little bit. In fact, I've already got the single screen display ready to go for when K-Dub finishes like 30 minutes early. but
one thing I want to mention, those guys in the sewer water or the water where K-Dub ran through, when they're within 1 foot away, they can just jump and flop on you very quickly. So he had a risk going through there. With the guy that close.
Viking actually took the same risk. They were about the same length as K-Dub. K-Dub just went for the safer strat this time.
Yeah, an interesting thing to mention to anyone that doesn't know, if you actually skip the music box, their position's different, so you don't have to throw a Molotov.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Viking does land the 2 backstabs needed for Gascoigne, so he's going to see phase 2.
He also used 2 Molotovs. He only needs to use 1, but I guess he's going with Donnie extra safe strats. He's going to dodge back here and hope for no quick turn. He gets it, so this should be a clean Gascoigne, and you'll see that this music box method that he did will be faster than K-Dub's parry hybrid.
Weird, right? When slow is fast.
Yeah, you got to wonder why.
Oh, what
has
do
to
we
wait for a little bit of stamina.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, you couldn't see what was going on, but yeah, he was charging up an R2. Kwitty's very far behind.
And when you do the parries like Kwitty is, again, Faraaz mentioned this before, but you're waiting for the second attack because you can almost predict what the follow-up's going to be from a lot of the initial attacks. Yeah, and that'll help you get safe parry on it.
And that's how speedrunners learn this fight, is because you want to kill Papa G very, very fast, and how you do it with parries. So Kwitty, being a speedrunner, knows the first phase of Papa G in and out differently than a no-hit runner would, because they use different strats, right?
Yeah, I think the ultimate advantage for this game, because it is a fast-paced and aggressive game, is like being a speedrunner and someone that does this. It's like,
yeah,
that's a really, really good thing.
That's a lot of times you've seen different weird things happen.
Yeah.
Okay, got the backstab.
I am predicting if K-Dub can keep his hits down to 1, this is a win for him.
Oh yeah, he's good. Like, you see, he has almost unoptimized use of the music box, because right there he didn't need to use it again. I would like to see next time for Kwitty strats to do faster music box strats, just because he's obviously optimizing on time in other areas, but I don't know why he isn't updating his Papa G,
Do you think him maybe adding Molotovs would make it faster, or do you think you can do it without that?
So if he did Viking strat, so the strat with the music box is actually, that's a strat I came up with. It's a 1 cycle strat that you can do no matter what. And even if you miss 1 backstab, as long as you throw 1 single Molotov, you're fine. Now, I have no idea why Kwitty wouldn't do that, because as you saw with Squilla versus Kwitty lost on time. If he had done a faster Papa G fight, he actually would have won.
That's very true.
Yeah, and like there's all sorts of little things he's improved in his run, but Papa G has not been one of them.
One thing I want to mention that just happened is we saw Viking throw a Molotov to get rid of a dog. He's actually going to throw another Molotov to kill Pitchfork Boy. But if you cross in front of or really get close to the tree that we just saw him pass, the dog that he threw the initial Molotov at, that you're going to see Kwitty do right now, aggroes. And that can be a pretty risky part in any run, especially if you don't have a gun, which some runners opt to not go for if they go for the Saw Spear in the beginning.
Right, like Mogan Kai. And now, Squilla, you actually don't even throw this Molotov here. You just run straight to where K-Dub is now. Can you, like, I have a way of doing that strat, but do you have any visual cues or timing for that strat at all?
For the avoiding the dog?
Yeah, you like, I think there's like a 1 second window where I just run.
Yeah, so what I like to do is run out of like from picking up those vials that you get right before you turn the corner down the stair sets. I like to just sprint full stamina from there until it runs out, heal 1 time to delay myself, and then just start sprinting once I see the dog take the first step. And if you tread along the fence very closely, to the left, like it won't see you, and the other guy will be turning perfectly at the same time as you cross over him, so he won't see you either with the pitchfork.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight strat.
Yeah, it's a lot of different things that have to be timed with placement and everything, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It saves a lot of time.
We just saw Viking get pretty close to the wolf.
No,
He took a hit.
that's
yeah.
brutal. That's so close to the early game. Damn.
Yeah. So what happened there is he ran out of stat. Like he wasn't sprinting, and the wolf just did the quickest swipe right behind him. Oh, and he's very upset too. That's
never seen that in the entire tournament. That does not
So-
happen.
What I was thinking there is what he could have been doing is he was getting pretty close to the wolf, and the wolf does have an attack where it will yell instead. And sometimes if you decide to just run past that wolf, it can follow you all the way down to the old Yarnum lamp. So I was thinking maybe he's attempting to aggro it to bait out that specific attack so it delays itself and doesn't follow down to the lamp.
yeah.
But I don't know. That was risky.
What I've been doing on that to avoid that situation is I get full stamina right before it looks at me so that I can sprint. I can out sprint it even if it runs immediately. And then what I made the promise to do is if it was actually making it to the lamp, I would just kill it and then open the door. Because you don't want to risk opening the door when it's at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a rough thing. Kwitty doing the old strat here to avoid Jura's gunshots is just the full fall followed by a roll, and hopefully you don't get fall staggered. He manages
Which
it,
means
so
like
it's fine.
it's like a hard landing from the fall that you can't escape.
It pauses for a while. While Viking, I believe, will do. I think it's Donnie's strat. I'm not sure who came up with this, but he'll drop on the smaller pillar and then onto the ground to avoid you from that distance you can't get fall staggered. So it's a little bit safer. It's quite a bit safer actually.
We just
Does
saw
Viking
a
use
similar.
Oh, he does, yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
That's
that does
the
definitely
example
seem
right there.
safer.
Yeah, because you're cutting out that delay where Jura will hit you with the turret regardless if you don't roll recover that.
Mm-hmm. Just a guaranteed hit. You can't do anything about it.
Whew, okay. So Kwitty's actually throwing cocktails for the wolf before he grabs the other cocktails that he's going to be using later. And then I guess he just runs past this one that's next to the pellets. This one can actually follow you into the corner too. So I always like to double check to make sure, or listen really carefully to see if it's going to turn the corner because it can trap you from moving around it.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of weird situations where two wolves can be side by side and one of them can space the other one so it's able to hit you and stuff. Like this is actually a little bit of a risky section. And did a lot of runs before.
Oh, okay. Viking throws it as well. See, I don't do that. I kind of take my chances, but I've seen a lot of situations, so I know how to handle it better. But
another pungent.
Yeah, another one. I had something weird happen though, where both the wolves were in sync.
Yeah,
They were running beside. They were doing the same attacks and running beside each other, and they both almost blocked me in the corner.
it's really bad.
Yeah.
So we're going into BSB here on the left.
Possibly the hardest boss in the entire game.
Depending on what kind of clips from the tournament that you watch.
And so Kwitty's name for
The person who was from your chat who gave you the hits, was that one of your mods?
Oh no, he's just a guy that helps out a lot.
Poor guy. It was funny though.
Dude.
It was funny as shit.
It was so annoying. Like, I love him to death, but that tilted me off the face of the earth when that happened.
You're like, yeah, I don't need you to count for me. I know I just got destroyed by BSB. Okay, that's
Kwitty's done. Yeah,
Yep.
Bloodstar Beast down. He executed the speedrunner strat pretty perfectly again, as we saw last time, with Bloodstar Beast not being a jumpy girl. Viking is also right now checking out the statue as he does in all his runs.
for good luck.
For good luck. The good luck
Also,
statue in the sky.
We need to make an agreement that BSB is called Susie Skin Flaps.
Susie
now on.
Skin Flaps.
That's Kwitty's name. That's Kwitty's speedrun name for. Oh no, maybe is it? Yeah, it's I think it's Kwitty's.
Might be Zeus's.
Or maybe it might be Zeus's as well. I don't know.
Might be Zeus's, yeah.
I think they both call it that. Either way, it's a speedrun authenticated name.
I don't know. I feel like she would be like a Barbara, or maybe like a Jacqueline. I could see a Jacqueline. Yeah, I could see Jacqueline devolving into that.
Oh man.
We're going to see
Jacqueline.
Viking upgrading his weapon for BSB too, which is something that we don't see many runners do. It's going to switch up the fight a little bit, but he's basically going to be doing the exact same strat that everyone else is.
He also gets the bonus of, because he had to go back to upgrade his weapon, he gets the shortcut back, and on the way there's a bunch of fire paper extra that he obtains that Kwitty will not be getting.
So, as such, he has a second or third chance, or maybe even fourth at ROM, which I didn't realize last cast.
Or he could use the fire paper on shadows to speed it up.
He could. I think we used to do that actually, but I think he deals like an additional 12 damage. Like it's very minimal.
That could mean a lot though if there's like just a tick left at the end. So I mean, if you have it, you could use it if are confident.
That's true. Yeah, you have extra, so you're right.
It can add up for the amount of hits that you have to deal to them to kill them.
Well, the great thing for picking up the extra ones too is you no longer have to make the decision on who you're going to use fire paper on, shadows or ROM. You can use it for both.
Yeah. So he has more flexibility. He's taken the slower but more steady approach of having the item variety. Because when it comes down to this, if you want to be fast, and the way these work, so if you tie, the person that has the lower time wins. So you're taking that chance of being slower and then making sure that you have to have less hits than. But if that other person gets 0, you've lost no matter what.
So anyone think Vikings going to win at this point?
It's possible.
It's anyone's game.
We don't know.
I don't know, guys. K-Dub's worst performance so far is three hits. And do you think you're going to see a 3-hit performance from him?
You got to remember, anything can happen.
I think Viking could get a 1 out of this.
But anything hasn't happened to K-Dub. He's had a few kind of like small memes, but nothing like catastrophic.
But we should know that you can't base everything off of past data for these.
All right.
A lot can happen in this game.
Consistency doesn't mean it's indefinite, right?
I will agree to disagree. Okay.
Raptor's a hater.
No, I'm not a hater. I just think K-Dub's got this now. I think Viking I think he's flustered now.
Well, you might want to place a bet in my chat because I opened a bet for that.
Oh, damn. All right.
If you want some points.
Here is where Viking is really going to have to pull himself together and make sure that hit he took earlier doesn't rattle his brain, because it is BSB time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, K-Dub just got swiped. Oh,
no.
God.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying.
Are you guys scientists? Well, he didn't get destroyed, but he almost did there.
Are you not a scientist? I thought everybody was.
Oh, my Lord.
Look at his eyes, man. He is very surprised by that. You don't mess up Amelia unless you're me, but like it's not something you do. And Kwitty especially, he's done that fight probably close to 1,000 times. I'd estimate. You know,
BSB is no longer pungeted.
No, this is a really bad BSB. She is going wild, man. But he just totally whiffed that. No, the backstep.
Second missed backstab.
Worst RNG, but oh my God, dude.
Oh no!
Get the visceral. Get the visceral. Oh.
Yeah, he
needs to cock.
2 more hits.
He needs to cocktail. No,
he's playing it safe. He'll get it. Don't worry.
Why?
But this is the thing. See, now Bloodstar Beast has this aura, and he's more likely to get poisoned. And poison.
No. Unless he goes over back to where the floor is.
Oh wow, that was a nice dodge there.
It's good. It's good. Don't worry.
There's the private combos.
Okay.
Holy clutch, man.
It's not just an aura. It's actually the floor. She puts like a liquid on the floor. You can't walk where she was.
No idea. I actually had no idea, man.
Yeah, I thought it was an aura.
You don't want to go on the floor where she ran across.
Okay.
It is a bit of an aura too.
Man,
but the floor is what adds to it that makes it spike to the max.
You know, I've got
Oh, did Kwitty got 2?
He got 2. I've got a theory
that
Viking has whispered sweet nothings into Amelia's ear because, you know, against Viking, Amelia has been apparently a problem.
Well, I would say don't listen to me ever.
Man.
There you go.
I just think it might just be the caster curse.
Yeah. No streamer luck for me.
Yeah, and one thing you got to keep in mind is what Kwitty's thinking right now is this is his only chance to make it back to the grand finals, right?
Yeah.
For either of them, this is like their chance.
This is a freaking Cinderella story right now is what this is.
Yeah. Vikings survived a lot of the losers bracket for a while. But
he survived with a 16-hit performance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Viking is probably very used to being stressed out here. He's very used to being like, I'm out, I'm done. And Kwitty has kind of been comfortable up until Squilla, pretty much. You know, he's been like he got through the last round, I think, with a 3-hit. The first round wasn't too difficult for him. You know, he being the number 1 seed, he had a pretty easy ride. But now he's in a situation where he could just be out of the tournament, and he's taken 2 hits that he doesn't usually take. This is the potential tilt that I'm talking about that might be a factor in this match.
Exactly. The woods is where that could come into play too, because he still has to iframe an attack from the snake guy. It could be interesting. He may not do that. He actually doesn't have the Molotovs to kill the snake guy. He's going to have to do the iframe at the bridge later on.
He could always opt for the parry as well, but
True.
I think he goes for the dodge. I go for the dodge, and that's one part I'm always thinking, like, I hope it's not something bad, you know?
yes, yeah, same here. I'm like, oh man, I hope I don't get hit on the snake, on this tech snake.
I think you can psych yourself out on that more than you need to, though, because I mean, I think I've dodged every attack he's done so far in this tournament.
Oh yeah, if you dodge, it's like the Prince's dodge. As long as you dodge at a specific timing, you will dodge everything. But you know, the angle of the attack, and if you're close enough and stuff, and it's not practice. It's not something you practice. So
I find letting him approach you is the problem. You just have to run into his face as quick as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
think we're going to see the Donnie jump?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he does the jump. Both of you do the jump. So very good strat.
Such a good idea
by Donnie.
Shout out to Donnie Rex.
So,
Mr. Donnie Rex.
chat too, just so you guys know, we run instant replays when we can of any hits or other cool moments, and I don't put it necessarily on that same streamer's channel, depending on or on their display, depending upon what's going on. If somebody's in the dream or something, or somewhere you're not going to take a hit, that's when we will throw that up. So, no, Viking was not watching K-Dub on his stream.
Oh man. That would be silly.
Although maybe he was. Maybe he's got like a picture-in-picture and he wants to have like live updates.
Oh,
that would make it so much worse, I feel.
Maybe he's got it up in the second monitor.
There's no rules against that.
Hardest part of the game here for K-Dub.
Ooh, Faraz Valley.
Tight. He makes it easy. Well done, K-Dub. That takes probably the most skill out of any single player Bloodborne.
I'm surprised they didn't give that kid a health bar.
Another hunter can rest easy knowing the cannon had not taken their life.
I think that's actually harder than Horse F-Bomb Valley in Dark Souls 2. What do you guys think?
Oh, man.
I don't even want to comment on that.
You know, I actually never even made it through there, Raptor.
Really?
I didn't finish that. No, it was just too much. I kept dying. I had no health.
Chat's asking, what if someone takes a hit in the dream?
Same thing.
If the doll gets upset,
she fights back. I don't know.
You could accidentally attack Gurman and then just get hit.
Oh yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
So yeah, if you accidentally R1 Gurman, do you have to fight Gurman to?
Hell yeah, you do.
Oh yeah, to finish the game. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
because you can't finish the game if you did.
Yeah.
Do you know what I want to see somebody do? Like if they know that they've lost, right? Because they've took too many hits and somehow they got updated on whatever. Like somebody else already finished and they know it. I want somebody to go like all balls, fight Garenum and no hit that shit like on demand. I want to see that.
Yesterday,
someone told me to do that today when against Kwitty. Really,
no, that would have been dumb.
I know.
You would have lost time, I believe.
Yeah, you would have lost to the time.
9-second Gurman.
Yeah.
All right, chat. If somebody actually takes, well, not fall damage, but if they actually die from fall damage in the dream, it is a hit. We will watch the replay back on top of the replay in the replay.
You know what we could do? For a match, one of the matches, there could be like a prize pool incentive. So if chat hits an incentive, the runners could have to do Gurman as well to finish their run.
Oh man!
Oh my god!
Runner bullying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can have that set up in the future.
No hitting Gurman at the level you are after finishing any percent is so rough.
Yeah, man.
I would imagine. But Joe, is it more rough than BL4?
Probably not. It's probably about the same. Actually,
quote me if wrong. AMA Reddit God. Untouchable.
Okay, so Viking is making his way to Amelia, as you've seen. He's upgraded twice at this point, and he'll have a much easier Amelia fight than Kwitty did. He's a lot less likely to make mistakes, But Vicar Amelia being the way she was, and Viking not knowing this fight as well as Kwitty does, may make a mistake anyway. You never know.
He also may not know that Kwitty has 2 hits. I don't know if he got spoiled through the chat, but he could
Definitely
still be
doesn't know.
thinking. Yeah, he could still be thinking Kwitty's 0, so the stress could be high.
Oh yeah, of course. Viking at this point, I know for a fact, is thinking Kwitty's at 0. He's saying Kwitty has not gotten hit. He will not get hit until Shadows at the very least. And he's at a disadvantage right now. So he has to play perfect. That's what he's thinking, but he's probably going to lose. So he might even be a little bit demoralized. I don't know.
Opts to go for the speedrunner trick when he walks through the
Okay,
cutscene.
we are at a very critical stand right here. This has been a meme point for several runners in several matchups.
Mhm.
Did he do the speedrunner transform for the cutscene?
He did.
I didn't even think of doing it there. Actually, that's interesting.
He did it so you could do another rap battle, but you failed him.
He actually, Viking deviated here. He had another hit to the body, which he didn't do his last Vicar Amelia, I don't believe. So I guess a little bit of innovation here.
This is looking clean, man.
Flawless Amelia.
So, chat brings up an interesting point too. These guys faced each other in the first round already, and of course, K-Dub was fine. I don't remember Viking's performance, but that's when he was using his somewhat untested faster strats, and he switched off when things got on the line because I don't think that was going to work for him anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, Kwitty's got to manage his mentality right now because he definitely has a skill to take this run, easily. But the one biggest obstacle would be himself. Is he going to let himself tilt, or is he going to,
We have an update. We have an update from Lester saying if you check the replay, K-Dub took 3 hits.
3 hits.
Ooh.
In Amelia,
Really?
I've seen the replay several times now, and I only
Just,
see him lose health twice.
Do you want to send it?
It could have
to
been a
the-
stagger.
Yeah, stagger counts if it's separate.
Well,
Yeah, I'll check that clip out.
we will review it at the end if it's necessary. So just keep.
Okay.
Let's just keep that in mind. Yeah, if one of you guys, Joe, if you want to take a close look at it, man, I can send it to you. Just
Yeah, sure.
see if
I want to see too.
All right, I will. That's a good idea. Faraz and I are going to take over for a second. You guys take a look at this and see if we got to make a call there. Now, we don't need to interrupt K-Dub. He doesn't need to know that right now.
Yeah. So Kwitty's on the Shadows. You saw there, he's doing Squilla's old strats with the parries, and you saw how close it was for him taking hit, not once but twice. Speaking to how unsafe this method is, right out of the visceral attack, if the the candle shadow had been a little bit later, he would have taken a hit from fire. And even after that, he rolled and he almost got roll caught by a fireball from the pyro shadow.
Oh my God, that was close there.
Stops the Maraca, man.
Oh
Very
my
good.
God, that Tonitrus, oh my. Whew.
That's the thing about that wizard. He does have some quick attacks.
Now, why didn't he parry that katana?
I think
He
he's getting
opted not
psyched out
to,
from
yeah.
what
Too
happened
close
with
to the
Shadows
candle.
before.
He is. He would normally parry that. I mean, even if you don't go for the visceral, which I don't think he
It would
does.
stop the attack and he'd get out earlier. So
Yeah.
technically, it would be safer. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's missed 3 or 4 parries.
Oh, he's wanting to move in
already.
again. This is not a good. I don't know about this. Oh, that was so close.
That's why it's unsafe, man. But yeah, he's missed about 3 or 4 parries this fight alone, which might not be a big deal, but it can also say like, hey, is Kwitty tilted right now? Like, is he having
is 100%. That's why I
a
was wrong
rough
earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, and the jump! He did the jump with the fireballs.
That's why you don't sprint in this fight, man. You cannot sprint in
Shadows
this
is the
fight.
best fight so far today. Like, oh my God.
One of the rules for Shadows is you do not sprint. Like, no matter if you think you can pull it off or what,
Ooh,
you feel safer.
Oh my God, dude. These viscerals are super risky.
That combo right there from the candle guy is why the visceral strat can be difficult. Like sometimes those 3rd or 4th swipes can just grab you.
I want to say something about the sprinting. So you have a lot
very
more.
good.
Ooh,
Oh,
That's
okay,
2
wait.
hits.
Oh,
That's 2 to 3 right there. That's 2 to 3 hits right there. That
No, that was a double hit right there. He took hits
That's
from
at least-
fire and then from a fireball. He's got
So 2.
I almost see 3 there,
2
guys.
more hits.
No,
Check
I
the
think it's
reduction.
2
That
hits
looks like
from the
it was 2
spray.
staggers.
2 hits from
We're
the
gonna-
spray and 1 to kill. That's 3
the
hits.
fire
Is
is
there two
tough
reduction?
God damn it! These replays are getting insane.
Was there two? That was three. Two reductions from the far.
We're gonna pull it up. Someone give me that clip,
yeah.
Bill.
He put 5. He put 5.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right, so it's 5 to 6. 5 to 6, guys.
To 6. Oh, to 6 hits. I see.
5
Yeah,
I thought you
to
were
2.
saying Viking
Amelia
was
won.
taking 6.
No. Oh my.
Yeah.
Are we going to be able to see the clip from Amelia?
I think Ralph
Yeah,
sent it to you.
I've got it in
I
the,
have not seen that yet.
I've got it in the Bloodborne Discord right now, guys. You guys can look at that
Beautiful.
clip. Yep.
Okay, let's see.
So Kwitty's going to have to go back into this fight, and he's already tilted. Now he's probably thinks he's lost. Like, I was in this position yesterday, and I was like, "There's no way I've won. There's no way." And I know Kwitty is probably thinking the same thing, and he's going to say, "Man, I played so good all the way to this point. I played so good, and then this one match where it mattered, I threw it all away to very stupid things." What he did there in the Shadows fight, he did not need to do. He went in early. He wasn't paying attention to the other Shadow. He missed a bunch of parries. Like I said, I think Kwitty is been tilted, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, McRaptor. Oh man, McRaptor. Oh man.
This is
It's
nuts.
just the 2. It's just the 2 on Amelia.
I was
So
gonna
two,
say
2.
Yeah,
Okay.
Stagger and then the actual hit. Yeah.
Okay.
it
All right.
was like, if we want to be real strict about it, it was 2 staggers within like a millisecond of each other, maybe.
But it only
But-
reduced once though when the first
Yep,
one happened.
exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's 2.
Okay, so now Kwitty has to go. Look, already whiffing once. Go through this fight again. He has to go all the way and deplete the first Shadow's health as well as the third Shadow's health, and then work his way up to the transition phase, which is probably giving him some anxiety because he failed it the first time. He's thinking he cannot fail it again. That would be absolutely terrible, embarrassing, not a good thing for audience or himself in terms of mentality.
This is also the end of the road for both players in the
Squilla.
tournament.
Okay.
So I don't want to belabor this point because hits are high and it probably doesn't matter at this point. But Susie brought up a point about his health going down twice in the Amelia fight, and I did see that. I did not see the stagger. I honestly think
The stagger was part of the stagger was
the stagger
first reduction.
was that was the baby reduction.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, he just got hit again.
Kwitty!
No effing way.
And
He
he's
walked into the
smiling,
tombstone.
too.
What is?
He's smiling too. That's
What
the
is
thing. Like, he is.
Come on,
He is
Doug.
beyond gone. He does not think he has a chance in this tournament left. Like, he's just, I'm out. You can see the smile's gone, the deadened eyes and stuff. He's regretting it. Like, that's not a good thing. Kwitty, unless Viking takes another 6 hits, is gonna be out of this tournament.
This is
He's gotta pull himself together. There's a lot.
man.
There's a lot left in this run.
He's out of bullets. Look at his face. He's
He
out
can
of
blood
bullets.
bullet. He can
He
blood
can
bullet.
make him. He can
He
make him.
can
Yeah.
blood bullet. Yeah, but that's another thing to add to the mental stress,
Yeah.
Now he's thinking, okay, I have 5 bullets. Whereas
And 2
before he
more
was just like,
parries that he has to land.
yeah. It's like a slippery slope, like a snowball effect here. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse and
Oh
worse.
my god. No, that was
Almost got
impossible.
roll
That was
call.
impossible. That was clutch, but that was holy shit, man.
That was almost a roll catch from the candle swipe.
Yeah, it was. And, the
Mhm.
and the fireballs covering whatever didn't happen. Oh my god.
Yeah, so if that shadow there, instead of dodge, decided to swipe, that's another hit, man. That's why I believe the strat is very, very unsafe.
I
He's
am with
back and
you.
ready for the transition.
I think the strat needs to be retired. This is not
Is he going to
tournament
pick up
worthy.
his echoes?
Well, yeah, he's going all balls now, man. Like
Good.
if you pick,
So he got a
he
good-
doesn't.
One more swipe.
Okay, he knows about the transition, so he's got time on that guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to stop the transition from the candle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, you can stop that. I didn't know that.
apparently.
Yeah, if you hit him before he
Ooh.
buffs his sword, he stops and he has to
All right.
redo it. So you
That's
buy about
gonna
8 seconds
be-
of time.
I did not know that.
Oh my god, man.
That's it. GG Shadows.
This-
Kwitty is
this is from
having a rough run.
This replay here is from his first fight in here where things got real bad. Of course, he took a hit on the second fight as well. He's up to 6 hits total.
For anyone that wants to see replays, you got to check out Raptor stream. But yeah, I'm not
Oh
replay
my
ready.
God, that fireball. Oh, and the death. That's just. Oh,
Now, do you
man.
guys think that Kwitty going against Viking, relaxing himself on time, changing up his strats a little bit, might have had a contribution to the hits today? Or do
I
you
think
think it
so.
was just, you think so? Okay.
I mean, and then the back-to-back matches, right? Losing to Squilla by seconds.
Hmm.
That was the closest thing we've seen, right?
Do you know what's weird? And I don't know a way to solve this, but if you think about it, if you come into this tournament day from the winner's bracket, you actually have a disadvantage if you lose in that match because you have to play back to back, whereas the person in the lower bracket just gets to chill and do one good run.
It's true, yeah.
I mean, the only way to prevent it is just not to lose, I guess. But it's I don't know. It's added stress.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
added
man.
stress.
All right, predictions for Viking versus Shadows.
Vikings will 0-hit Shadows, maybe 1-hit max.
That's what I'm thinking.
One
I
hit?
think
Okay.
I'm going with no hits.
Kwitty's saving an elixir here too. Last run he did not save the elixir. He did the Squilla method. This run he's saving one because he's changed his strats for time. It's adaptable, but I think at the same time, changes in mentality can, it can jar your play, your focus as
Yeah.
well. And you can see he's quite upset. You can see it in his eyes and his face. He wanted this tournament, and now,
Well,
he's probably a bit disappointed in himself.
It's
And
still possible. It's still possible.
He
There's
needs
still
to
quite a lot of stuff ahead
he
of
needs
Viking.
to pull it together. Yeah.
Yeah. As long
Mm-hmm.
as he finishes strong, that's the best he can do, and I think he needs to know. He might already know this, but keeping that focus and just trying to get the perfect late game is important now.
That's what he has to do. Yeah, he just has to do the best he can.
Because the average that I would expect Viking to take, like at this point with all the practice he's gotten through this, is about 3.
2 or 3.
I would
Yeah.
agree. Yeah, 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Based on those, sketchy Mikolash scenarios, maybe 4.
Although he's had multiple resets on ROM throughout multiple matches now. I have watched them over and over again. He's likely to reset on ROM, so he could get he could take a 1 hit on ROM. He could take 2. He could have to be in there for 3 different fights.
Okay, wait, he doesn't have bullets again.
He could psych
man.
himself out too, and not
And that's the
phase.
thing. You saw his face. He was like, "Come on, man! Like it's wearing at him. It's
Yeah, he's slow
the
on
lack
everything.
of things going right is it's taking it out of him.
All right, well, we gotta hope for that comeback. We
Gotta hope for that comeback. Yeah.
Shadows of Yarnum.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So
Okay,
there's
so-
actually a start to Shadows I want to comment on that we haven't talked about yet, where if the Pyromancer doesn't do anything for about 10 solid seconds or more, and then the other guy runs at you doing the running attack, you get enough space and safety to actually get early damage that you'll just never get otherwise. And with a pellet popped and the R2 to build the meter, that's like a guaranteed quarter of their health gone already.
Oh yeah. No, I heard you
Yeah.
talking about that yesterday. That's actually really, really good. That's what I was trying to do with my Shadows now. Is
Really?
really capitalize. And like I was commentating on when Squilla was doing that too, that you were going for early damage with the pellet, and that was your speed for Shadows.
Yeah, and it saves you a bit even if you don't get good RNG, but clearly I didn't get the best RNG today on it and yesterday. But
Shadows, counterclockwise shadows again, really triggering me.
Viking actually told us about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said the reason he does this is because he claw grips in a different way. He claw grips with his index finger, so it's just easier for him to turn the camera this way.
Okay.
Yeah, because he said it was bothering you guys yesterday. He went and watched the VOD, and that's his explanation.
It doesn't bother me. It's fun. It's cool. It's cool to see something a bit different, right?
Yeah.
K-Dub going for the 1 cycle.
Oh,
He
what?
does not get the 1 cycle. Needs one
And
more.
he doesn't
R1
have
with Molotovs.
a Molotov on
He
his
does.
bar, but he just put
He's
one
got
on. He
It is
only-
the hell
Oh,
Molotov.
that was a
3-pointer for
Kobe,
downtown.
let's go.
that was
Come on,
an
baby.
extremely weird location for Rom there too. You can see it was a little bit backwards. Usually, Rom is on the right side and
This is the kind of
spider
thing
circle's on
that
the
just
left. But
tickles my
I
You
guess
think
they
that
would-
he maybe he approached it differently?
I think he must have just punched Rom onto the other side of the map.
Okay, I see.
Yeah,
I didn't
like
know
she
it
backed
carried.
up over and over. Yeah, so because the location where Rom pops, you use the reflection on the ground.
Oh my god, that
figure
parry
out.
was like the last possible frame.
That missed
yeah.
parried the spacing.
Yeah.
The whiff gods.
You can see the shake.
Viking.
He's like, what?
And you'll notice Viking here is taking this very slowly as he has to. He just has
He's
to
not
take
even
this very
rolling.
slowly.
He's not even rolling the close calls on that, but he can. He has the liberty to do that because he's not running. So
He's really waiting for the shadow to stop casting fireballs. That's really where you can get the main openings in this fight. But if the wizard does stay in the middle of the field like that, sometimes he does have the tendency to just sit there and
the
spam.
back step.
the thing that
man.
I see though is like if you are not sprinting in this fight, you should take full advantage of being able to roll the fireballs.
Is he gonna go for
That's
the?
true.
He's doing visceral strats too. Oh my god!
Decides to eye freight.
Ah, see, look how scary that is.
Oh,
A
pray to
Yeah.
Odin.
Oh my
no,
God,
and he's
he
no,
does
he's
it
running
again.
up a big way.
Look,
Are you
know,
kidding me?
Oh my god!
What is
almost
this?
Gets roll caught. Almost gets roll caught. Like Viking, if anyone
That is
here
crazy.
has quite the bit of luck on his side, because I can name quite a few runners that would have gotten hit there. Not to take away from any level of skill or anything, but he's made some lucky plays, man.
The sacrificial.
He's
Odin's blood.
received some lucky plays. I don't know. He's made them. They just happen.
Yeah. All right, going for another parry.
Ooh.
Parrying
Shifted in
the
his
easiest
feet.
attack. The parry.
Okay.
He's taking it very easy.
Man,
okay.
this guy has
Okay.
two just incomprehensible situations behind him now.
Oh yeah, like the
With that
Mikolash
Mikolash,
yesterday.
yeah, the Mikolash from yesterday, and then that's just wild.
The
Yeah,
thing
he
about
Go ahead, Joe.
the thing about the parry strats too is after as someone who does them, I do the parry strats myself. After you exit like a visceral that you know that you probably should have gotten hit on, it does shake you up a bit. So
Oh,
for
yeah.
the next couple viscerals you take, you're thinking about the previous ones.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
mentality of doing shadows in any way, shape, or form, especially when you're doing the parries, is just it's wild. You gotta really just be calm. And
Viking really
patient.
just like barely sprints out of these fireballs. I mean, he knows it's safe, but if this fight goes on like this, if he has to do this another 3 minutes, like one of those fireballs is going to catch him eventually. He can't keep doing that. He's got to get some damage in here.
All right, that's
Getting
okay.
good
He's
RNG,
got
though.
the last parry he needs.
Cool.
Now he just has to get the pyro shadow down.
Yeah.
This is generally easy. However, you can get caught off guard by a running attack from the main shadow, as we saw
Yeah.
happen to Squilla yesterday. I'm not sure, but that's what he's most susceptible to right now.
Right there, that hit could have been charged.
Yeah, that could have been a charged running little katana swipe, and he didn't have the camera on the shadow, so there's no way to tell.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous part of the phase.
This fight in ROM is where claw gripping really helps these challenges.
Yeah.
yeah, you need to claw grip for shadows, or you have a disadvantage to a pretty significant degree.
That was actually Donnie was saying a long time ago when he started the run. Donnie never used to claw grip, and he said
Yeah.
he couldn't do shadows, and that was the advice that people gave him. You got to claw grip, man. You got to claw. That's why he says you got to claw, man.
Oh, he cancels that casting when it starts. That's risky because like it's frames, man.
You can also be
It's just a
clipped
small
through the
difference.
tombstone from one of the katanas.
With the katana.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
This
That's
is
why the phase 2 is very dangerous too, because the guys can shoot through the tombstone with their long
he's just
katana arms.
He's casually jogging out of the way of so many close calls. Like,
Yeah,
it's
he
not
is.
even.
He's got it. He's Viking, man. He's got it on lock. It's no
Look at his
problem.
posture too. He used to be leaning back, but now he's leaning in. His face is an inch away from that monitor.
Yeah,
He's
he does
inside the
not
game.
need that head cushion at all, man.
Nope.
Dub is going into one reborn. I'm going to assume this is going to go nicely for him, but I am.
One Reborn's pretty tame. There's not too much to watch out for on this. You just don't want to miss attacks on the ladies with the daggers because they can stab you, but also knocking them off the side. I did that by accident, and the more you knock off the side, that's bad situations.
Mhm.
Did you know,
Ready to have it.
Squilla, that if you walk to one reborn too fast, he can kick you before he does
yeah.
anything else? Yeah, I didn't know that. That was a sketchy thing today. But Kwitty also, he goes the opposite way he goes from the right side around to the left, and he doesn't have to circle back like we all have to do. So this is a time save right here. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, there was actually a disadvantage I found with this. I don't remember at the moment, but it was when I was running the no hits with you like originally. There's some problem that I had with it.
Yeah.
I think it had to do with this part. There was some inconsistency with him actually letting me get the attack. And see how he like slammed his arm, right? Oh, I guess he didn't really
Yep.
slam it.
He
I think
waits for the arm to raise and lower.
Yeah,
That's
so
what you gotta do, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know actually. Like I think I was getting hit by the leg when I was trying to go in, but now I don't.
That's what happened to me today. I got hit by the leg. He just kicked me for when people were saying I went too fast.
If you go for the first candle lady too, you can't get sniped from Ron
Viking,
as
you
you come out
can't
of the
even
door.
see what's behind you, man. You gotta control that camera. I can't agree with this YOLO strat. Like,
oh hey,
he's doing it though.
again.
He's doing it.
That was a really close eye frame on
it's
that
just
fireball.
risky though, Squilla, right?
Yeah,
course,
but I think
yeah.
there's a certain amount of calculated risk where, like, when I'm not looking at shadows, I know all the possibilities of what could happen, and he's
Yeah.
listening. Viking has mentioned he listens for things very
He can
carefully.
hear. Yeah. Mhm.
He is a producer, so he has a good ear.
Is he? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Me and him have done some
man.
music stuff together. He's very good with mixing, mastering, any kind of engineering.
That's pretty cool.
It's his studies, so he's
I don't
good.
see any earbuds though. Is he just playing off his PC audio, or what's going on?
Maybe he has the game inside his mind.
We should see the transition
that
here.
level.
Yeah. Vikings being very meticulous. A lot of times you'll see runners being a little bit sloppy with the health, leaving the pyro shadow's health a little bit high. But Viking has the first shadow right where he wants
Perfect
it to be.
positioning.
Ooh, okay. We're finally
And
going
the
to get
pyro
to see
shadow
phase
very
2.
low.
Yep. K-Dub did
But he
get
doesn't
past
have time
one
to run
reborn.
over and kill the wizard.
Yeah, he's taking his time. It's okay. He's out of range. Viking's getting very good positioning here, like very good. Throughout the whole fight, he's got a lucky angel, a lucky leprechaun or something on his side.
It is the gods of Valhalla, man.
Oh, and he just cancels the tombstone there. I don't like that. This guy can fall over and hit your toe.
There was
he gets elevation.
nothing clean about this, but this is a 0-hit shadows, and that apparently
That's
is
it.
what you
He
need to
called it.
do.
Not only that, but he also whiffed the second hit, and he didn't get a quick attack from the shadow after it. That could have resulted in a hit. He's looking good. He's looking very good. I think it's a situation like yesterday with Mikalash.
Yeah.
He's making it work. It's not all the cleanest stuff, but he is making it work.
On the left-hand side, in case you guys are newer to Bloodborne Hitless runs, the Frenzy buildup does not count as a hit unless he actually has full buildup and takes real damage from it. There is little baby damage, but that is not counted in this run for fairly obvious reasons, but you can...
Also to clarify, those are not projectiles.
Right. It just like hits you from max range and just explodes in you. Like you can't do anything about it.
But yeah,
It kills you on the inside.
Squilla,
I know that feeling.
Kwitty threw one cocktail there. I throw 3. Is one cocktail safe?
I didn't throw
Completely?
any.
It can be scary.
When I went against Kwitty, you might have noticed I didn't throw any.
You didn't throw it,
none.
but the guy had his back turned. If the guy didn't have his back turned, I'm assuming you would throw one.
I
I'm
throw
just
one.
wondering
Yeah.
If you could get dunked while you're doing that.
if you throw one, all 3 of them on the small bridge, they won't chase you. So
okay, that's good.
So
yeah.
I don't remember how Hob plays this game. I haven't seen it in a long time, but do you think Hob takes some of this YOLO stuff going on? Like is Viking channeling a little bit of the Hob style of hitless runs?
I think Hob was really late on Bloodborne because he hadn't played it as much as the rest of us. So I don't think that we'll see many strats being taken from him. I think it would be the opposite.
Well, I'm not saying like strat so much as just general gameplay style. Like Hob does a lot of very risky things that just seem to work out in his favor.
So
okay. So you're saying that like that tenacity of just
just sort of the
kind of like aggressive and
his like hitless spirit animal, right?
Yep. Yeah. I get you on that. Yep. Definitely. That Shadows was a Hob DS1 classic.
Yes. All right.
In a bottle for sale.
In a bottle. Yeah.
All right, I think Kwitty's calmed down a bit. He's still got that look in his eye, but he was laughing a bit. So I think he's gonna finish this run without any more hits. He's not gonna.
He didn't hang out with the dog bird. He let.
The dog didn't hang out with him, man. The dog was just like, "Yo, man, not today."
Oh man.
Yeah.
I never knew that dog would bite you.
I will say too. So again, these two have already fought each other. They fought each other in the first round. Kwitty did beat Viking at that time, so there will not be a best of 3 here. But they're looking like to take one match apiece. So I wouldn't make too much about this one match. Oh yeah,
Viking shedding out Red Bull right here. We're gonna have to remove that product placement.
No, we're trying to get him. We're doing a demo. We're like,
why drink a blue elixir when you can drink Red Bull?
Refreshing and grows wings. Buy a Red Bull now, everyone in the audience.
Yeah, I'm drinking the sugar-free one. Actually, literally, I am right now. I'm not lying.
The sugar-free is way better, in my opinion. It tastes better.
No,
I don't know what it is.
Get it in the 8.4 fluid ounce size, guys.
Serve chilled.
It's kind of warm now. It's not that good anymore, actually. Okay,
you guys have predictions for Vikings Rom? Because in the last few matches, he's hunter marked out quite a few times, and of course he has backup. Like he is good with backup. But this is also where he took a hit last time as well. Does Viking make it out of here with 0 hits? Does he whiff the R2? Does he whiff the L1? You know, does he make it unscathed? What's gonna?
I'm expecting a very slow spiders, but a clean phase 1. I think he's got his head back together after that shadows. He's bolstered. His spirits are high after no hitting shadows, and he's ready to do it.
He's got the power of the Red Bull. He's gonna take flight.
I think I would agree with Joe.
Yeah.
So on ROM, one thing you got to watch out for is how aggressive you actually are, because there's some indications as to when you're going to have to look out for a spider jumping on your head. And the one thing that gives you the least amount of warning is when they puke on you. And that hits you for multiple hits. It can lock you in for 3 consecutive hits.
And that was one of his hits yesterday, actually.
Yeah, so if you're directly in the middle of it, you can't move. No matter what you do, you have to take all 3.
You have to respect the little spooters.
Another thing you have to watch out for when you're doing these spiders is you can't cross behind them because they have a very, very fast
butt blast.
Yes, butt blast. Exactly. You know it, man.
Booty
and
blast.
Not only that, but they'll like if you're beside them, they'll hit you with that. That thing has a massive hitbox, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rough attack you don't ever want to see.
They're also very smart. The way the AI works is you typically go for 1, and as soon as you go for 1 and the game knows you're going to punish it or you get close, you'll see a couple other ones kind of sidestepping in the background and turning towards you to get ready to jump. So it almost kind of structures it as like if the spiders in front of you aren't doing much, the ones behind you that you don't notice are going to try to punish you. So it's
there,
close.
yeah.
Kwitty getting an actual bad positioning here. Now he has to improvise because
partially in the room where the skeletons
Oh my god, look at that auger right as he came through the doorway. All right.
If Mikolash gets in the doors, he will spam the auger and not move. That's the worrying part about getting him near a door.
He knows.
He's like that.
And
he's sentient.
Not going to use gimme dopamine strats here.
Good.
That's good though. I like seeing that being blocked. I started doing that too. It's really safe.
Now, do you think he pick up the blood vials just as like little internal timer? Because I don't think he needs the blood vials at this point.
Yeah, I would say the timer. Yeah, for the guy with the flail.
All right.
It'll take a little while longer to.
We're going to see this. We've seen this fail more than it worked today, or at least equal.
That's good.
All right, that's 2 out of 3 today for him.
Okay, he has to make sure not to let Mikolash by, because it's very easy to do. Not liking Mikolash having his back to nothing, but he makes it work.
Yeah, he doesn't typically back.
We got a phase 2 ROM.
As much.
We got a phase 2 ROM on the right side, guys.
With a lot of health.
Not a surprise.
He's definitely gonna have to hit him. He doesn't have enough.
He's wanting to bone out, but he's thinking about it.
No, he
can't now because the comments. You got comments now.
This is a spot. You have extra fire paper. This is why I picked him at Yargul.
Camera. Yeah.
This is dangerous. So he's going to have to kill the spiders if he wants to get openings or really just get lucky.
Get out of there, Viking.
He's boning out. What is he doing?
He prepped the mark. He's waiting for another attack.
I think there's time in between the comments. Like he can go now. Go. What are you waiting for?
He was just waiting for the last comment. So he knew that he would have time to bolt Hunter Mark out even during the animation of her casting another comment.
He needs to practice this after this tournament. No matter what happens tomorrow, even if he's a victor, he needs to practice this split.
Yeah, this has been a problem with Viking in all his past runs. He doesn't have the greatest positioning or the greatest stamina, not management, but it's not an indicator for him. And he'll usually miss a charged R2 or the last L1 you need to do in this fight. So definitely needs to practice and reaffirm where his attention is during that kill combo.
All right, Kwitty not taking the shortcut to nurse, just going straight up there.
When you are
confident, man.
When you are marking out, do you get any iframes before you actually teleport fully out like you do when you're at the bell?
None.
One thing I can say is the Homeward Bone in regular Dark Souls is much more lenient time-wise and iframe-wise, so it's pretty rough. It's rough, man.
Yeah.
You maybe
one
get
thing
a
in this
couple
game.
iframes right at the end.
Yeah, the one thing in this game, it's really hard to not get hit when using a homeward or a mark if you're not in a good spot.
Yeah, chat brought up a good point that Rom can do 2 comments in a row, so there may not be safe timing.
No, she can.
Yeah.
She can do them close too as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 in a
So
row.
you could potentially try to mark in between comments and still get hit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and she can do them where you run out of stamina, so you can't even do anything about the second row unless you like knew it was going to happen and you managed it properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 100%. That's one of the worst things ever.
So
Okay,
One thing-
Viking.
We notice here, Kwitty going for a slightly slower strat than he usually does. Usually plays a little more aggressive, but I think with the 6 hits, he's taking it a little more cautious.
yeah.
Mhm,
Well, he's
mhm.
way ahead on time, so that's not an issue.
We might also get to see the Kwitty spin where he runs into the swirly attack.
I love
you know?
seeing that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I actually, when I was practicing that, I tried to replicate that, and it's actually pretty hard to do. You know.
Oh, it is.
You
It is.
got to get the early start on that side. You know.
Mhm.
run around.
Yeah.
I feel like you already have to be right on top of her.
Pretty
to
precise
try that.
angle too. Yeah.
Does he bait out the 3 attacks? Looks like he's going to.
Yeah. And this is the slow version of the 3 attacks, so he can actually punish that one more time if he wanted to.
Gets the hit in during the teleport.
Yeah. Viking's gonna take his time
Ooh,
here.
He knew he could walk through that. That's really good.
Okay, good stuff. He's not even going for the Kwitty spins today.
No.
You know, he might not trust himself anymore. You know, he might be like, okay, I'm just gonna play this extremely, extremely safe. I'm not feeling too confident.
He's not
Maybe he
happy
knows
about
that she's.
teleport.
Maybe he knows that she's serving up free lawnmower cancels on the.
Oh
On
my
the,
god.
the double. Look, there it is. Go. There it is. Go. There we go, man. I said it. Oh god. Literally what I said.
What a bitch, man.
Easy nightmare face cancel from Kwitty. We saw him not be able to hit it. I think it was 2 days ago, but gets it easy right there.
Today, I think he got it actually too.
Oof.
Yep.
Yeah, if he didn't hit that nightmare phase, yeah, if he didn't get that nightmare phase, he would have won on time. Again, just small little mistakes here.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. VikingBarudda. So Kwitty's going to finish up Nurse. That's no question. I doubt he's going to get hit. But VikingBarudda, I want to watch him here and
See what he does wrong.
exactly what he does right and what he does wrong. Because he should,
Mhm.
you know, this has been about 3 or 4 screw ups on Rom this tournament. You know, so there's got to. Oh, Kwitty goes for the spin.
There you
Oh,
go.
that looks scary.
It
That's
looks
Yeah.
beautiful too. Nice job, K-Dub.
The full thumb. So why does he take off the armor? Is that an actual strat or is it just for style?
Style, I'm assuming.
Style.
He's a Halloween lion right now.
You'll notice also Viking is going way
what he's
too
doing.
far in Beast Blood meter. He doesn't need to go and max
Yeah.
it out. You can go in with a little bit and do a 2 dodge in L1, but
He might have a mechanical misunderstanding about the fight.
Starts it like usual. Goes for-
good.
Okay.
Oh, he's got the 1 cycle if he does the stamina right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's
He's
got
Rom
got-
gives him good RNG by backing up.
It's
Easy.
also notable
RNG in his favor again. It just never ends.
that he did wait a little bit too long on his stamina, but just a
Yeah.
tiny bit too long. It wasn't actually a problem. So I think Viking has got this down. Kwitty is punching the nurse to death.
The doll.
The doll. That's quite mean.
It's
Pops a
to-
Beast Blood pellet to do it too.
It's to
You
save
got to take
time.
out the anger somehow, man. So
Yeah.
Fight
Are we
Garanum.
gonna see the first
Fight
Gurman?
Garanum.
Yeah.
Fight Garanum. Chat, tell him to fight Garanum. Oh, no, sorry, don't do that. He's
Gur-
probably not in a good mood. Please don't do that.
I like the way Raptor says Gurnam.
Gurman, yeah.
I was gonna say.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's just,
Is there another hunter we don't know about?
I like Garanum better.
It's like,
Gurnam?
did you not know that there is a secret extra boss and like it's like Gurnam and Gurnam at the same time?
His twin brother.
But
Garanum.
he's missing an arm instead of a leg.
Yeah, he has both legs, so he's super mobile, but he can't use the scythe, just the one little blade thingy.
He's got almost the blunderbuss.
Garanum.
Okay.
I practiced it. Sorry.
Viking is menuing on the little pillar, on the little plate thing. He can do that. It's notable, though. I don't know if that will screw up the cycle of these guys.
No, they spawn
They
in.
don't start. Yeah, they don't start until
Okay.
you walk through the door frame.
That's
You
good to
trigger
know. He's gonna
This
go
guy
to the,
can be tricky.
yeah. So he does go to the
Spaces
right
it.
this time. Takes
Got a
the advice.
54-58. K-Dub.
Decides to
bad.
take the lamp.
That's with beating up the doll as well.
Hello, guys.
Considering having to run back to shadows, that's
Hey,
a very
Dub.
fast
Mr.
enemy.
Witty.
That's some bullshit, dude.
The Amelia one was my fault. I was slightly out of position. The last R1 miss, and then
Yeah.
shadows, that was just crap. Like that was neither one of the other two shadows decides to transform. They both attacked. So
Mhm.
It happens,
Yeah.
man. It
I've had
happens.
that already in one of the earlier rounds where the guy with the candle he attacks after they're already phase 2.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Oh well, like with that, I hope Viking wins. He definitely deserves to move on. That was a poor performance, so I don't need to represent the finals with that. So
Yeah, honestly, we don't know. We always gotta.
Yeah, you gotta.
We
you
got
gotta
the bridge right now blowing up.
very much
You
have
never
hope.
know.
I'm
Yeah.
not expecting a collapse, but
Well,
But-
I just want to know, man. You already beat him once in this tournament, so you guys like aren't going to see a best of 3. But like, I think anybody could have like one bad game. You've had like a couple okay games, but I don't think you've had a bad game.
that was just unfortunate, man. So,
Yeah.
Sometimes
Oh,
splits just go wrong. It happens. I wouldn't beat yourself.
Yeah,
up
that's
about
the beauty of a tournament, though, right? You get one shot, and we're all prone to make
yeah.
mistakes. So
so.
It's exciting.
I don't think it's going to be game-changing money, but you may be able to have a nice dinner on it. We are going to get some prize money for the third place runner as well. So we'll be giving whoever gets in third some bucks. So
One thing I quickly want to mention is Viking decides to go back at the second lamp at Yargle. This is the earliest you can upgrade your weapon after Shadows. So he decides to go for, I believe it's the +7 to take him through Yargle.
+7. All right. He even gets the gem and everything. I feel like he will hunter mark out. But
yeah.
He's got a lot of hunter marks, man, just like Donnie.
Well, if you're going to Hunter Mark, Yargle's the place to use them, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a scary area.
Do you think he's going to Blue Elixir for the 300s?
Yeah, definitely. Viking did not use a blue elixir in Bergenworth, so he has an extra for the run. He's going to plunge attack here, pop a blue elixir, get the item, throw the cocktail, probably in that order, and then run past the hunters.
I was watching Kwitty like after looking at chat for a moment. I thought that him and
100%.
Viking were hanging out. I was like, "What's happening?"
Oh my god, no, Viking is not using the elixir
That's
here.
Decides to walk the bullet.
Yeah, he walks and then rolls. So no sprint. He's going to use the elixir here later, potentially saving one. I don't know. Yeah, I think he aims to save one.
So is he going to use this next one for the corpse box, the surprise boy? Or maybe
This
pick
is
up
a
other
surprise
chunks?
boy.
This is
Happy
very-
birthday.
Or no, he's going for the other ones. He's going for the ones downstairs.
He's going for the
Oh,
Parl
man.
chunks. Yeah, he's going for the Parl chunks. So this is an old strat. This is when Parl was routed into the run for the all bosses. These are safe chunks to get, but he's probably going to try and get a +9 before Mikolash if this is the case.
The pitchfork guy could have seen him because he could be getting chased with the pitchfork guy right now, honestly,
Oh, yeah.
because the blue
yeah.
elixir ran out.
Okay,
Mm.
this is something that I used to do as well. You get like a cold blood and you get the chunks.
Cold blood and chunks.
It's, I think
yeah.
a plus. It's a 9 or like a 7 cold blood. I think it's pretty big.
I think it's a
Yeah.
8
Yeah, it's a 7.
or it's a 7. Never mind. My bad. Rip. Oh, he just walks back up too.
You can throw a cocktail here. Viking has as many as he can carry.
I see. He's a Donnie.
He's a Donnie.
The pitchfork boy! I told you, he's right there. He's right there waiting for him.
The Donnie hybrid.
These tournaments have formed like people's names have become terms now. We got
Couch
we got
jockey.
Donnies. We got
Yeah.
far cannons.
Bar cannons, yeah. He can, yeah. So there.
Hunter
Now
mark
he'll
being
walk
out.
down this tunnel. Yeah. And how does he have 4 bold hunter marks? What? My God, man.
Um,
Where
He
does he
probably
get
got
them?
the 2 in Oriana. He probably got
Yeah.
from Eileen and then the 2 in Oriana. I guess
he
that's
also
it,
did
so-
not use one at BSB, and we've seen a lot of hunters use one right
Oh,
after
okay.
BSB
So he
at the same
might.
time.
He might. Yeah. So
Okay. All
That's
right.
total with one less use.
Okay. So
the
he's got
2
his
marks in
chunks.
Yarnum's dangerous though, because those wolves, man.
That's why I thought he didn't
Yeah.
get him. 'Cause I was like, man, he's going to be playing that safe. But
One thing that's also tricky here, if you fall, like, okay, see how he knocked him straight down? You can knock that guy off the ledge, and then he's kind of hard to kill.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful there too.
If you do this the way Kwitty did today, it's 100% consistent. Like every time, I've never been hit doing it.
Chad, it's not V-Sweat's fault. I was the one trolling, but it's only because he was in a load screen. Okay. But if you are just joining us, K-Dub did just finish with 6 hits. A very quick run, but a couple bad cycles that happened. So 6 hits, very uncharacteristic for him. Viking, of course, is at 1. So Viking just has to do better than 6. And I think most people are thinking he will, but anything could happen. As I am told from earlier today, because I said K-Dub had it no matter what. So I'm an idiot.
Happy birthday.
Viking's not sending the the surprise boy. Happy birthday to the ground.
Almost ran around the dangerous side of the corpse box to go pick up the bolt paper and the chunks.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this.
No,
boy.
he does that every
man.
time, though.
I'm I really like that strat. You'll never get it. You can even run the wrong way and still make it. The corpse boy doesn't react fast enough.
Oh my
It's
god.
actually, I like doing that too.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I was going to comment that he didn't get the lift, but he's doing it.
There was a little bit of buffering. I think he was splicing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll send forensics in to check for Photoshop use.
So
Oh boy.
They'll
He's
run it
gonna
under
go-
the Blacklay.
back, I believe, and upgrade now. I don't see why he would get all this stuff, get the lift, everything, and then not upgrade, especially since he's not rushed on time.
I haven't looked at a single video in a very long time. This is
Oh no, never mind. Just kidding. He is not going to upgrade.
he's just kind of
This is an interesting route.
Yeah, I know. This is very interesting.
Viking,
Yeah.
the Viking way.
Oh, maybe he's going to get the gem first and then do it.
Don't tell me he's going over to the Crawley guy where the wolf is.
Oh no, that's what you
Okay.
used to do.
Yeah, that was so
sketchy,
bad.
man.
So
Yeah, that
bad.
was very sketchy.
Man.
With like the 3 dogs, and you have to throw like 5 cocktails to make sure that you
Yeah,
can
you
kill
like-
the
you
Wandering
like-
Madness
you-
in time.
You're hitting the crawler once and you're like looking over your shoulder like, is the dog there? And you throw like
Yeah.
another cocktail, you hit him one more time, you just keep
Dude,
checking.
I used to do that every run. Get that down to a science. That is that. Sometimes, like if you path through where you threw the cocktails, the dogs can just smack you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's a misleading strat that I even had that on videos that are complete and stuff.
Yo,
Yeah,
I
but a
thought that
lot
was
of people are
mandatory
using-
my first few runs.
A lot of people are using Squilla strats that Squilla doesn't even use
don't
anymore,
use my
man.
strats. Don't use my
Yeah.
strats. Tournament strats. That's it.
So Viking throws
So
cocktail.
is
he's
he gonna
get
bolt
this-
Hunter Mark out after the jump?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. There's no way. Call me on it right now. I swear to God, if you just go and fight him with a +6, I'll be so.
Oh, no, he's gonna mark out, man. He has to.
He has. Don't do it, Viking. What are you doing?
Even Slayer, the grand
Please.
finals are tomorrow. They're not today.
He's
No.
going.
Waterboard,
No.
let's go!
No.
Let's go!
No, man. What? This makes
Gets
no
the roll
sense.
cancel.
Oh my God.
He got the roll cancel?
Or the hard fall. The hard fall cancel.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
the-
great. Yeah,
the
you can
backstep.
land in a good spot there. I didn't know a backstep would help though.
Yeah, Viking told me that. Okay, he's just doing this with a +7. No.
Is he
gem.
taking 3 mollies to kill the first one? Oh, that's my strat.
Oh man. Yeah, he's just gonna. He's okay, Viking. You and Donnie just defy all logic that I spout during these casts.
Yeah.
Faraz gets shook.
No, it's
Then he-
it's
Then he
doesn't
then he
make
gets
sense,
woke.
man.
It
He,
just
he gets woke AF.
Because you think about it, you don't need to go get all those chunks Viking got if you're not going to upgrade before One Reborn, because there's a bunch of chunks before Mikolash. Like there's more than enough to upgrade your weapon.
Hey, he's just trying to take on the shopkeeper class too, man. Like,
Right,
what are you gonna
yeah.
do? Like,
Yeah.
they
Some
gotta
people
have
just
a
get chunky differently.
full
Yeah, just want the
full
chunks, man.
inventory.
So do you think he's going for a +9 Megalash?
100%. I guarantee it. If he doesn't upgrade, if he like has all the chunks and is like, I'm not going to upgrade to +9 because I just don't want to, then I know for a fact that he's doing this just to spite me. 100%.
And then you'll just hear Faraz just slam the desk and walk away.
I'll leave. I would.
He's like,
I would
I knew
actually
it.
just leave. I knew it,
Yep.
man.
If anyone's wondering why he's running back through this upper area, it's because he left this first bell lady alone, and now he's waiting. Right now, you see him waiting for an audio cue from the Wonderborn, so he doesn't get hit by spit when he's going for this last bell lady.
K
that'll
Witty,
also
you
one-shot
go.
you. If you're running or rolling, the counter hits a one shot with in a lot of cases. So
Yeah. K Witty, the way you go, is that 100% safe?
Yeah, so I found out a new strat last night actually. For Woman Reborn. You can kill the first Bell Lady like without having to worry about getting spit on. When you run up there, you know, to the right side, when he shoots his spit at the pillars, they won't hit you no matter what. Now, if you're like right next to the first Bell Lady, you'll get hit, but you just have to time, you know, his spits. So I usually run up there now and I just wait for him to spit. You know, I run like past the little open, you know, gateway that we usually stand at.
That's the right side, right? Not the left
Yeah,
side?
so I haven't tried the left side with that, but if you go the right side, you can actually stand up there and he'll never hit you with the spit. And then I just kill the first one and then I just keep going. So it was pretty consistent. I did it 15 times in a row last night. So
You don't have to cycle back, huh?
if
you
you
can
guys
save 30 seconds without having to run back. So
If you
Pretty
guys
good.
do not believe in the Almighty, look in the upper right here with this replay from Shadows where this lucky SOB just has these things happen and he just gets out every damn time. Like it's crazy. It's just absolutely just mind-boggling.
he's using 4 honor strats. He's got the unblockable.
The unblockable attacks. Miseru.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's what he's been saying this whole time. We can't hear him, but he's making for honor sounds.
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh man.
I changed my mind about Berserker for Viking. I think he'd be the Raider.
Raider's the big chunk mother, right?
Yeah.
With the huge axe. Oh yeah.
Wait, what was that?
He's like Garita gonna be done.
Yeah.
when he hits you, he does like the spin with the axe.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
insulting, man. It's just like, what did you just say, man?
Ubisoft is like just shaming us right now at their office. Like, oh god.
So I think that would make Crow the Valkyrie, right?
Viking
God.
pushing the Wandering Madness to the left. Sometimes the Wandering Madness, if you push it to the left, can just run right off the map.
But
Yeah,
can it climb up the wall and fall on you and cause a hit?
yeah, it can.
What is it Toby Maguire or the Tom guy?
No.
Tom Hardy?
Is it Tom Holland? Is that the guy's name?
I have no idea, man. I don't know who you're talking
Spider-
about.
Oh my god,
Spider-Man
he almost took a
actor?
hit from the Lauren Silverbeast there.
I might be
Could have
wrong.
gotten a swipe there.
Oh,
I think that's a Toby Crowler, definitely.
Going
my
for only throwing 2 pungents, that's
gangster.
scary.
See, that's why I throw 3 there, because it's like, okay, I don't know how these things are going to behave, man.
I think he's going to start sprinting out this little bundle. Yep. There we go.
Vikings chat must be loving what's going on right here. Probably a lot of you guys that are in here from different channels, maybe you haven't heard of him yet, or maybe you've heard of him, but you haven't seen him in
This
action.
is a scary chunk to go for, the one he's
Yeah,
just
that
going
rock
for right
dude.
now.
He's smart to wait.
It seems completely
I think he's waiting for another rock.
Oh, this is an old strat actually.
Man, his dude's picked up so many chunks. I think he's
He
going
has
for
gotten
plus
so
9.
many chunks. Yes. See?
Maybe he's starting a business.
He's going to go for the Blood Rock in the DLC. I can feel it.
He's using this as a diversion. He's going to open a shop.
He's gonna get back to the Hunter's Dream, and he's gonna have like 70 insight. He's gonna spend it all on chunks for no apparent reason.
He's going to upgrade the Hunter's Axe and finish it with style.
Yeah.
He comes back in the Discord, guys. I don't really want to end my playthrough.
Yeah.
I want to stay in
All
NG.
bosses,
I want to
right?
do DLC.
Oh man.
Oh man.
All right.
Viking.
So okay, right here I had a situation recently. I dodged this guy perfectly, but he still got me with the spray can, even though I was moving the opposite direction.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
Did you get blocked by the guy in the doorway?
No. He I dodged the guy, and after I dodged, the spray can, like the edge of the cloud of it hit me.
Did you actually dodge or did you strafe? Because if you dodge,
I
you can-
dodged.
you can do that.
I dodged.
Yeah, you can't dodge him. You can't dodge him. That's why.
Viking just had a slightly scary moment there. He had one of the little guys block him on his way to the blue elixir, and sometimes that hunter can be right on top of you, as he can path all the way down to that blue elixir. So that could have been a scary moment.
So we had a question from chat about who's done the all boss run so far. Who do we have on that list?
We got
K Witty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, he did
Not
that.
including DLC.
Squillakilla?
all bosses,
Oh, I'm sorry.
vanilla.
So I guess so that's one run. So who's done like that plus DLC?
I haven't
I think
done
it's
DLC.
like
Four
Faraz,
people.
myself, Faraz, myself, MMCV, and one other.
Donnie.
And Donnie, that's it.
Didn't Dottie just do it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and Donnie.
Mhm. Nice. Okay.
Oh,
gotta-
there's that little crow dog, man.
Oh, he needed to shoot him in the face first. So he
Bob
should
him.
just, so he
No,
just
no,
had
no, 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 no. The
Goomba.
crow dog is down below, like the
Oh.
scary crow dog with massive damage.
Yeah,
He
you
does
can't-
have
you
one
can't
punch
Goomba
in.
that guy.
Yeah.
There he goes.
There's an
Alright.
eyeball inside the lift or the cage.
Oh, man.
It's always looking over you, making sure you're safe.
But it's underneath though.
So looking under you, looking up your skirt.
That's creepy.
That's-
Mikalash has the spy cameras in there.
Mikalash is a creepy boy.
Yeah, man. Jeez.
I don't
Eats
know.
Kwitty's inputs.
I really don't know why we need
Man.
Mikalash and Patches in the same game. Like, it seems a little redundant. Like, Patches just should have been Mikalash.
Oh man,
That
I
would have been
would've-
pretty funny, actually.
That
I
would've been great.
upset.
If Patches is a boss in Sekiro, I'm going to be very happy.
Oh my god, Kwitty, thank you for the host!
I got you, man.
Gangster, dude. I appreciate
Wow,
that.
now it's just a perpetual buffer of Kwitty's face looking into the ether.
What else do we need?
It's just this frozen screen. But Vikings like, I think I see what you see.
So we're going to see him pop all of the cold blood, get a lot of
Oh
levels. from
man, look,
Mikalash.
he's got an entire inventory. Like he could sell that at like an lemonade stand or something, man. He's got so much.
He can
May
raise
not
money
even
for the
kill
prize
doll.
pool.
No.
Yeah, that's what he could do. Oh, Vikings right behind Kwitty. I didn't see. I didn't.
Yeah, like
understand.
look at the
Yeah.
image. It's frozen.
Yeah.
He's like, man, he's like, I think I see what you're looking at.
Yeah, man.
Kills the doll anyway.
He
Look at
just
that.
looks straight into the camera at us. He's
And
like, yeah,
smiles. He's taunting me, man.
it's that extra earring.
Mm-hmm.
Blood chunk stand coming up. He opens a kiosk.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He didn't kill the cannon, though. He just ran by. Are we going to see him return?
Okay, predictions on Mikalash. Do you think Viking pulls off this amazing,
He's got it.
you know?
You mean he has to fight real phase 2?
Yeah. 'cause yesterday.
He did it
Viking-
yesterday.
well, not yesterday. Yesterday he did it, but today Viking came in and he was like, "Yeah, man, I was just pressing buttons. Like,
Yeah.
that was not an intentional dodge or anything. Like, things just lined up for him, you know." So
The gods.
I'm hoping he's practiced Mikalash enough to get by here. But I feel like he can do this in one hit and no more than that.
I think he's just gonna let Odin take the wheel, man.
Odin, take the wheel.
So he decides to kill this, that first mummy specifically, because if you don't kill him and you sprint directly into the Miko room, it's pretty rare, but that one can follow you all the way to the Miko room.
Oh man. What are you giggling at? Who's giggling? What is that giggle? All right, secret giggle.
The giggle strats.
Giggle strats, man. Okay, so he's gonna kill this puppet here. Now he's gonna make sure to, again, time's not a factor. So ordinarily one of the faster runners would have buffed with their beast blood pellet beforehand. So it wore off in time for the second phase so that he could buff before the second phase as well. Mikalash is behind a wall right now, or maybe Viking didn't go far enough into the room, so Mikalash didn't actually see him somehow. I think he uses bolt paper. Yeah, he uses a lot of bolt paper here, so. No bolt paper.
Oh,
Never.
he iframes one attack. Oh,
Yeah.
The back-
Miko is like,
Oh.
he's such a troll, man.
He's
The
so
backstep. He
bad,
backstepped while
man.
he was against the wall.
He did, yeah. Like Mikalash has been doing weird stuff lately, man.
Mhm.
He knows.
I think he's iframed probably more runners than not iframed runners this tournament. Actually, there's been a lot of iframe backsteps.
Man, we need some
Okay.
frames that are different letters.
F
J
frames.
frames.
Yeah,
Decides to bait out an attack from the little boy.
yeah. Old strat there. Safer. Less time intensive. Okay. Get slow RNG on Mikalash is going to come back.
Deciding
Now-
not to kill the mummy, which
In
can
the-
follow you, as we saw with Donnie.
Right, you're right. Yeah, in the past, Viking has thrown Molotovs. I think Squilla used to use some Molotovs today too, but
I don't even know why I did that, to be honest.
Just to be cool like Donnie.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I couldn't buy as many as I
And
wanted to.
boom!
Lunge is good. There we
That's it.
go.
Sprint, no dodge. Is he gonna hit both R2s?
easy
That's
lemon
the thing.
squeeze.
Because he's not in a
Does he
great
get left?
position
Does he
for the
left
second
off
one.
the jab?
He could jump back. He
Oh,
He doesn't get left for the jab.
Oh my god.
Get some flick of the
Yeah.
wrist.
by Odin's beard.
You'll notice that with a +8 that wouldn't have worked. So Vikings
No
extra
way.
chunks, I guess, picked up,
Oh man,
paid off.
is he gonna get the last chunk from the Miko room though?
Squilla did actually on one of his runs. He got the chunk from the crows, and he's like, "Why do I have extra chunks?"
That was way earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't think I've done that since then. Oh no,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did get the. I know. I did. I did that today.
He should.
You
put the
got
cage
extra
on.
chunks, did you?
I did that today. Yeah, I just realized.
Oh.
I've been doing that the entire time. The crow one. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you got to stop getting those chunks, man.
I throw a cocktail for them too. That's so
You
stupid.
do, yeah. You throw it at the wall.
Oh my god.
I have a serious question for Squilla. Tomorrow, when you beat Miko, can you put the cage on
Yes.
for the rest of the run?
Yes.
If you're
What if
ahead?
that like takes
Okay.
some weird?
It doesn't
what if that
matter. It's
Yes.
Somehow increases Murgo's
it's for the people.
lawnmower RNG.
It's for the people.
Dude, I got that. Did you see that? I got the instant mower.
That's
yeah, we saw you do
bullshit,
Yeah,
that.
man.
You're like,
That
nope.
was scary.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, Viking.
He's
okay.
splicing again. Splicing.
Oh, you see
Barudda.
that stunt right there? That was where he just like got his stunt doubled to stand in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Splicing Barudda.
See how his forehead's a little bit different now.
It's Crowley with a haircut.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's a different tattoo.
Plastic
Yeah.
surgery's gotten pretty advanced.
Yeah, man, quick stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He shaved both
That
sides of
Mission
his head
Impossible
too.
shit.
I don't think that was there before.
Fakes out the shortcut.
Okay.
The squill shortcut.
Yeah. That hesitation turn. I think I'm gonna no. I'm
Whoa,
not.
shaking a little bit for us. He's doing a shimmy.
I think that was
Shimmy.
All right.
Okay. Now will there be some sort of
Horrible meme.
accumulation
Will his luck
accumulation of
finally run
5
out?
hits? Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
So
Okay,
I'm
goes
guessing Vikings
dodge for
stay locked
safety.
on because of the way he claw grips.
You're probably right. Yeah.
Squilla, can we please get a rap battle play-by-play? Can you do it? Okay.
Yo, it's wet nurse. She'll put you in a hearse. Vikings like, yo, I just stole a lady's purse. He flicks the wrist and the cleaver extends. He's gonna give the wet nurse the back. He hits her from every single point, even both ends. And then he backsteps and he has to defend, but he can't because he doesn't have a shield. The saw cleaver is the only weapon that he wields, but the gun doesn't shoot. He's like, Scoot, we're in the cahoots, and now we got to get boots, but he's got him on his feet. Two discreet, walking down the street, blood bullets, bang, bang.
Molotov.
Malta.
Buzz.
That shit was good, man. Thanks. That's for the next video.
Oh, God.
All right.
All right, GG.
Well, he's still got to kill the boss, though.
Right. Okay.
I don't even know what to think anymore.
I don't even know what you should think.
No,
personally.
just don't. Just
Usually I would just say you probably should just die on the inside slowly, but maybe fetal position.
I'm already.
One thing
dead.
I'd like to mention is he has gotten pretty good RNG so far with not seeing
Oh
him
my god!
phase yet.
I almost
Oh,
puked.
Here it
nightmare.
goes.
Is he gonna dodge it?
Yep.
He's got
Okay.
it, yeah.
All right.
I
There you
don't
go.
think I've screwed up yet.
Uh, Dub had one early, but the health was fine, so he didn't get it. Like he didn't get clones.
Actually, that's what cost the time loss, right?
Yup.
Winning.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it did.
I mean,
Yeah,
and then just the 2 minutes of Miko, that's like a death is just, that's
Holy
detrimental.
shit,
That's
man!
2
You're so
minutes.
right.
Yep, and then Nightmare, that's a whole 60 seconds.
You would have been so quick on that fight, dude.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, man.
Why did he almost?
Almost Bolt Hunter marking out
That would
accidentally.
have been stupid.
Ooh, that would have
Oh,
been
man.
bad. He's like,
That would have
this,
been-
this isn't ROM.
Oh man. Okay. Apologies for the wording, but yeah.
That would have been S word.
Or as Donnie said, he would have goofed.
Goofed.
He
Oh,
coulda
he could have got
defended.
instant lawnmower right there. I don't know. I like dodging in like that, right?
No, it's not
It's
a good
just-
like that's the thing. Things happen and
He just knows.
Like these strats are very vulnerable to them.
Nothing bad's
Just
happened to him
gotta-
this entire time, though.
No,
One more
Vikings
L1.
got Odin on his side.
Oh,
man.
and a headshot.
GG.
The one I'm scared
happy.
now.
Now he's gonna read his chat and he's gonna realize.
Easy,
Now he's
easy,
got to take on the doll.
He's gonna be like,
Yeah.
no
This is
way,
the kind
I
of thing that
BK
just-
don't.
I
Tickles
can't
my
wait for the
balls.
we should
I
get
know.
him in Discord first, but I guess
Please.
can you? I need the audio from it. Let's play the audio.
Oh boy, Viking with a win. Oh, God.
Man, I'm happy for Viking though. He's gotten so much better since the beginning of the tourney. So he's been really
Yeah.
consistent. He's been putting in
Yeah.
low hit runs. So
I think
Vikings put in an incredible
progressive
performance.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
progressively got
also-
better.
He's done a gun only visceral no hit run.
Really?
Yeah.
That must explain the really long runs that he prefers.
He's used to being patient, man. He said, I think Bloodstar Beast took him like 20 minutes or
Gear
something.
man
one time.
or no balls.
He's thinking about it, man.
If he practices, oh my God, I love him so much. Come on, do it, do it.
Fists only or no balls.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking. Suspense. God damn it. All right.
What if Gurman pulled off his mask and he was actually Miyazaki and he just choke slammed him?
Oh, man.
For like a 30-hit stagger, just staggers over and over and over.
Doesn't kill him, yeah, just staggers him over and over.
Okay, what he's already like moved to like the other side of the world to like an island or something. And we have to call him. He's like, you won.
Wow,
we probably got
GG
like
Viking.
a 120 something probably.
At
yeah,
least.
that's probably 120, 130. One Hunter's mark on
All right.
ROM. And, you know.
122.16.
I'm going for 129. 126. I'll go for 126. 5.
Hi, guys.
126.5.
Holy
Viking,
shit,
congrats,
man.
man.
That was a
Dang,
beast,
congrats,
dude.
man.
You did
What?
some crazy stuff on that.
Sorry,
my
sorry.
God.
I dropped the F bomb.
No, that's all right, bro. You gave us the cutscene, so I appreciate that.
We already got the
Yeah.
sponsors now, so we don't have to worry anymore.
Yeah, well done, Mr. Viking.
We esports now.
Yeah.
What happened, K-Dub?
On Amelia, like everything went perfect, but on the final sequence after she, does her little backstep, my last R1 barely missed her. And if you don't get that last attack in, she's ready
120.
to slap you. And that's exactly what happened. And I got staggered. It was all bad. And then for Shadows, one hit before the transformation, sometimes the other ones don't want to cooperate. And
Yeah.
both of them, I got flame sprayed and hit by fireballs. So, that
Oh,
was it.
man.
And then, so about 6 hits, man. But even if the million meme didn't happen, like, if the shadow thing still happened, you got a 1-hit run, so you still would have beat me, man. So you've
I'm
been
kinda
putting in work,
scared.
man. Like, I'm happy for you, man.
Thank you.
You
so
started
much.
off with, like, 16 hits on your first, and now you're, like, at 1. So you definitely deserve it to, good luck to you in school tomorrow. That'll be really interesting to watch. So
Oh boy. Everything just becomes more spicy than we seem to think.
for sure.
Like, I don't even know what to do now. I'm kind of worried.
Practice.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
like Vikings just sucking up all the skill, just stealing it from all the runners.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to like run the receipt buy for Raptor to cover all my test tubes and shit that I'm gonna be buying tonight and the
Oh,
formulas.
You need some vape drugs, man. Performance enhancing shit.
Yeah. Anyone got like an animus?
An animus?
Yeah, like Assassin's Creed. Like
I'm gonna go back.
Viking, the only thing
I gotta practice ROM.
Yeah,
Jesus
you think?
Christ.
Dude, yeah.
Pisses me off. I don't know what I like.
It's your camera angle. You don't actually have to change your camera angle when you're going for the R2, and I think that changes the timing of your R2. So if you just learn to do ROM without changing your camera, like just attack behind you instead of facing ROM with your camera, I think you won't have as many problems.
Okay.
I think
I'm gonna make a save file after this, and I'm gonna go to the pub where Crow is working, and get drunk. Not drunk because I gotta run tomorrow, but get a beer.
get buzzed.
Hey guys, my name is Viking. I haven't sleep yet.
I won the semifinals. I'm going to the grands tomorrow. Ogre boys.
Oh
Ogre
man.
boys.
I might only respond to things in ogre voice tomorrow.
All right.
All right, it's fine.
Can you be Cheaty Dave instead?
I can't do that. Only you can.
I can't do Cheaty Dave.
So, just wanted to throw this out there for Viking or anybody else who wants to get lessons on ROM. Actually, Faraaz, for $150 an hour, will train you how to kill ROM one shot each time. So, anybody who wants to, just check out Faraaz.
152.
152 an hour. Oh,
Yeah, $2.
all right.
You know,
Is
extra.
that Canadian or USD?
That is
Both.
actually euros and pounds. Yeah.
All right. Just throwing that out there. Viking.
Do you accept jam tortillas as payment?
Viking's got he is getting started early apparently on the brews.
In the horn too.
Yeah. Oh damn.
That's the foamy horn.
It's making me want a rosé.
That sounds so bad.
It's a foamy horn,
You
man.
got a lot of foam in your horn, sir.
Oh God.
Ooh. You don't even want to know.
So, any final thoughts from the TNT crew?
TNT.
I think you got to watch out, Squilla. I really think you do.
Tentacle Nation Tentacle.
I'm scared now. I don't know. I might change my name legally.
To what? To Jobin?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, that's a good name.
Or like Gregathy or something. I don't know.
Gregathy.
Gregathy? Is that like Anthony and Greg together?
I guess so.
It's a pretty professional one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh man. Where's Ernie Johnson? Petey, he's right there. He's covered up by Donnie. All right. Well, guys, thank you for casting with us and participating and running hard and doing all the stuff. Congratulations again to Viking and Squilla for winning today and advancing to the grand finals.
I still can't believe it, man.
No, I don't.
Dude,
I didn't expect that.
Cinderella story, man. This nobody predicted this shit. I mean,
I told you, man. I told you, Viking. I did,
Yeah.
didn't I? I
Did
did.
actually, yeah.
I did.
I think it's
yeah.
good. I think it's good though that most.
Get it, man.
I think it's good that the two people that actually end up in the finals don't expect to make it there either. Like I didn't think I was even going to make it past the second round. So, yeah. So yeah.
well, these were all your hosts and runners today. Got McRaptor, of course, Scrub with bad predictions, FaraazKhan,
With perfect predictions.
ever dutiful and perfect predictions. You got center of attention there, Squillakilla, doing the sick rap battles. K-Dub, Kwitty23, amazing runs from him. I expected him in the grand finals. When we do the next one, I hope he's in and he's going to dominate. I know it. And Viking coming from out of nowhere, from the lower bracket and fighting his way for the win. He does have to win twice tomorrow to win the grand finals, but either way, worst case, man, you get second. That's freaking good.
So 2 Viking runs. We're gonna be here for a while.
Hey, whatever it takes, man. You got it.
3 hours minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit, guys.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time, man.
Yep.
But hey, safety over speed, bro.
You got to think about it like Dark Souls 3 runs were 1 hour and a half, 1 hour and 45 minutes minimum, and Couch Jockeys was 2 hours and 45. So this isn't that long compared to that.
No.
There's one thing that I'm not going to mention that I'm glad about because I can slow down one part of the run and do something way safer.
Secrets
though.
Secrets.
You can get more Molotovs too in the Hunter's Dream, man.
You can get a lot of stuff.
I could
You
literally.
beat Donnie.
I could make a pie.
You could make a pie. You actually
I could make a
probably
pie. Yeah.
And
It's very important to take a bathroom break before ROM as well.
yes.
That's true.
And before I forget, Joe DD joined us for the first time today as well. Joe, thank you very much for being on the cast, dude.
Always, man. Thank you for having me. This is a lot of fun.
Where can they find you, Joe?
You can find me over at twitch.tv/JoeDD. We're making hitless guides this week. If you want to learn how to do hitless stuff, we'll be doing some tutorials, so stop on by.
And where can they find you, Kwitty?
Oh, wait. What were we talking about? I was distracted.
You can find Kwitty on Twitch. He is so humble. He won't even shout himself out. Viking, where can people find you at, buddy? Crickets. VikingBarudda, twitch.tv.
Yes.
Faraaz and Squilla, please tell a little bit about yourselves, just briefly, and please don't fail me on this one.
I don't actually stream.
Okay.
Raptor.
That's right.
No.
FaraazKhan does not
eats
stream.
carrot.
And Squilla?
My name's Jeffy. I like apples.
All right. Let's sign off on the bench here with the best ogre voice we can do, and we will be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. So you better be here, chat.
Wait,
If anyone wants any information, Tournament Command in my chat.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do a Q&A after I leave these guys. I'll answer any questions you guys have about the tournament or anything else like that. Again, all donations, subs, tips, blah blah, everything here go directly to the prize pool and to support the tournament. So we really appreciate all your generous support. We've had a lot of people today, and thank you so much, guys, just for watching and being here.
Yeah, thank
Can
you
I
so
just say
much
one thing before we end?
Yep.
You still can't Baba Valhalla.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Why do people keep calling me out? Just like I'm just sitting here eating my protein bar, being a nice boy, and then oh man. I was
I
thinking
thought you already had one of those. You having another one?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
And
Sorry,
another
man,
one.
it's my new slogan.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Hey, actual question. Does anyone know a person named Jeff? And do you call them Jeffy?
Hell no.
No.
No, okay.
Jeff.
No. That's a crime, actually.
Yeah, I've never heard anyone called
I think that's
Jeffy.
how you start fights.
Hey, Jeffy. No, I don't think that's a thing. Mm-mm.
That's
All
like saying, do you walk around with a big sign on your face saying, punch me?
Yeah,
I don't.
I put it on my back.
I feel like I
okay.
have one on my back because people just randomly punch me downtown Chicago. Like, I don't know what that's about.
Well, it's Windy City. People blow into you and they have their fists out.
Yeah, I'm just an easy target. It's cool.
Yeah. You're so big, you're a dinosaur.
I know.
6'4" dinosaur.
Is any one of you gonna keep streaming?
I
I'm
am going to.
No
yeah.
way.
I'm out.
Is Squilla the only one streaming still?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna host up Squilla in just a little bit. Oh, Donnie's doing DSR right now.
My master plan has worked.
Okay.
I only entered this just to get free hosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I got a question. What time tomorrow was it? Was it
12 p.m. Eastern.
So same
Okay.
time we started today.
Same time today.
Me and
Times-
Kwitty.
yeah.
Same place, same time, same format, except you got to win 2 in a row. So GG easy, right?
GG easy.
GG one re.
So wait a second. If he beats me once, we do another back to back. Like
Yes,
Yeah,
because
because
you
you
have
have to-
lost.
It's loser's bracket,
That's-
so you gotta lose 2 to get out. So yo,
that is nutty. So I only have to win one time.
You got to
Yep.
win one time, so you better pull your shit together. Okay.
Oh, dude, I'm not even gonna sleep. I'm just gonna stay up and I'm gonna like I don't know, inject things in my eyeballs and play with one hand.
Why? Why?
I'm kidding.
What?
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. One big ogre voice from everybody before I go away.
goodbye?
That was perfect, guys. You guys are so good. Okay, bye. Oh my God, guys. Thank you so much. That boy ain't right. You right. Guys, thank you for joining the cast today. If you have any questions, now is a good time. I do want to shout out anybody. Thank you, T-Bone, again for another 1,000 bits towards the prize pool. We are getting up there. I'm going to do a final count after the stream, and then I will let you guys know at the beginning of the next tournament round, which is the grand finals tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. 12 p.m. Same time as it started today. Just tomorrow. It's going to be hype as hell, guys. We got Viking doing the unthinkable. Like a true Cinderella story. Like, look at this bracket. He started as a number 8 seed, played the number 1 seed, Kwitty23 in round 1, got knocked down to the lower bracket. He beat Joe DD. He beat FaraazKhan. He beat Donnie Wrecked. And now he just beat Kwitty. The only person he hasn't beat yet, among probably the more favored runners, is Squillakilla. So we're going to see how that goes. I'm super excited for it. Thank you guys for being here. Really, really, really appreciate it. And I think we will be doing Dark Souls Remastered next. that I think is going to be our next tournament. Hopefully for next weekend. It's going to be a shorter, not as many days, maybe like a 3-day tournament, 2 or 3-day tournament, probably single elimination. You called it. It doesn't help to be fast. Slow and steady wins the race. In this case, it does. You just need to have the best amount of hits. If you know you're not faster than your opponent, there is no point in trying to be faster. You're not going to pick up that kind of speed in a tournament environment. You need to work on your speed offline so you can be competitive. But when Squillakilla or K-Dub are on, or FaraazKhan, they are all incredibly fast runners. So anytime any of those three get a 0-hit run, they're going to destroy you on time. They will just literally destroy people on time. And even when they have a bad run, they still have very speedy runs. Speedier than what the average is in the rest of the tournament here. So that is the thing. If Squilla comes in with a 0-hit, that's an instant W. So that's really, really crazy. But thank you all for all the follows today as well, guys. And holy shit! Camo Bear, thank you for the follow. Followed up by the $40 of the prize pool. God damn, man. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. Squilla plays with one hand? Yeah. No, he's a memester. Don't believe anything that Squilla says ever. You can't believe him at all. Camo, thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. This has been fun, guys. Like, we've done 2 Dark Souls 3 tournaments now. This is the first one in Bloodborne. It's obviously a slightly different community. There's a lot of crossover, but there's some people who like only play Bloodborne, and there's some people who like only play Dark Souls games. Like, so we're seeing new people this time as well, which is super fun. This is a very fast-paced game. It's easy to miss hits. And as you saw, we had potential instant replay calls at the end of the match if it was close. It didn't end up being that way, which I appreciate, but there were so many hits happening in just a flurry that this is just so much more difficult even to cast, I think, than Dark Souls, which is much more methodical and slower paced. So it makes it fun. Joe, you thought this was Dark Souls? I know, man. What the hell's going on? It's crazy. Yeah, right. And K-Dub today literally lost by 11 seconds. 11 seconds against Squilla. They both had almost identical runs. Very similar stuff. K-Dub didn't get the Nightmare cancel on Wet Nurse, which cost him the time. He had other time losses as well, but they were so close. Neck and neck, 11 seconds, 2 hits apiece. Just crazy. I thought the way it was going to go is K-Dub was going to win today, advance through the winner's bracket. Squilla was going to probably beat Viking, and it was going to be K-Dub and Squilla in the grand finals. And as you know, my predictions are somewhat questionable. So what are you going to do? Anyway, guys, thank you again for being here. We will be back on tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. Please follow all the people in this tournament, everybody on this bracket here. They're all Twitch streamers. Please follow them if you haven't done so already. Follow this channel here if you want to see future tournaments as well, especially if you're into Dark Souls and Bloodborne and all that kind of stuff. If you want to subscribe on YouTube, I would appreciate that. It does help me do my content. We are trying to get a custom URL. We just started the channel a couple weeks ago when we started doing the Hitless Tournament, so that's what you'll mostly see on there, although we do some other action RPG content as well, primarily Dark Souls, and I'm looking at some Monster Hunter stuff maybe. So I would appreciate the support on that, and follow the Twitter so you can get updates and all that kind of shit. We've got the blog. I think you guys know where that is. That's McRaptorGaming.blogspot.com. God, I can't talk. And you can get all the tournament updates on there as well. There's also a giveaway. If you type in !giveaway, it will give you information. You just have to follow a couple things. It's free, and you can enter to win a $50 Steam gift card. So anyway, that's how you can help support what we're doing today. I appreciate you guys all being here. Thanks for hanging with me on the audio issues with Kevin. Kevin's our audio engineer, and sometimes he messes up, and he's always on the verge of being fired. So, and thank you again, K-Dub, for the host, man. I really appreciate that. You had an excellent run through this entire tournament. I thought you were going to win, to be honest, but I'll not root for you next time because I'm a dummy, and apparently I'm bad luck. So I will try not to do that again. So we will have some casters tomorrow on as well. Some really sick people. You're going to love them. So from all of us on the TNT Hitless Tournament Bloodborne bench, have a good afternoon, good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.